and so anope e wo show no so way e dwumadia ye fa no se final lap wa bra latest ni nyina no ye de amano ne nsem na e ba be down na no pay life and so e wo dwumadia no so ne mom ye kwamano no dia na ye de na se ne emma e 5G energy drink makatros abrabia no ya bomori enso be pa bi enso atimi abobo emma ne nom en wachi emma ne so nom e wa bra ni nyina no se ye wo caffeine a chese wo fom kra e wo be no 5G bia no nya ye se bia e benya sunsan so bone e wo chese wo pomoten so enya sunsan so bone enso oni padua no so ebiam sa wo ye adwuma na se bia wo pa hodema pa enso ade abo adwuma en wachi wo se hia hodena wa bra nei wo twen se bia ne a wo ye ni nyina na benya chese sunsan so pa ama chese sika so betumi aba we na ma mood aye kama en wachi ebesam watumi a concentrate enso awo chese onwuma so awa bra adwuma de ni nyina no enso ebewe pay ntabra bia no pa bia to a enye na ewo twa so me say aye 5G energy drink komadaroma and a different news ama ye different enano pay and some our show so na ma me front to them say dwumadia ye fa no say euros ye nim say eno and some naguso e koso na de ten say enroa wo mo matches no bi aba so enroa games no and some aba so de ten so me ya ye fa no say Poland do mo lose 3-1 and some adema Austria o mo tim no na ade ba ko no say wo ye bo first half we ya na just Poland and Austria tim no and some aye 1-1 nyina no say ye benya Austria o mo na di club first goal ama just o man ye fa no say Poland for no wo mo some abate entilan kwabia no san kebi anya hwe kra de Poland e betimi at the point to be and some ade we dem onim sanra second half ano san concede aye 2 goals aso so me no kasai Lewandowski and na sefo wo mo manager so ma ba be tim mo dikan a wo mo so afrim our Euros no mo ye start here wo mo about 2 matches apana so 2 games a wo mo some abon nyina enkoye afama Poland do mo tim no et oka aye country our dikan wo no so afri dwumari afansa aye Euros no mo a enom aye Poland na chese me no kasai no wo mo so aye side wo mo so dikan firi mo na de ba kokura ha dwene se wo frim wo wontimi mpa ko nyoma enso enkofi esansa wo po our so ball next game enso we esansa group stages no wo bi abo matches no makoma yensa and se wo bom yenu awie na abaye confirmed asa wo firi mo a wontimi nkasa bia wo firi manu nti wo forfeit wo last game a chese no enso aka na last match I was a basono wo mo so arabo nyame ya doma enom aye next week Tuesday aye Poland and France o manasha team no enso na be shi a chese no enso aye match ababa so a ye de update ni nyina no enso ama ye chefa enano pay enso awo show no so ebiam enso aye game no chese nra eno so abas onim sanwa match eno so aye Slovakia wo mo so na Ukraine a boy na enwa deminya no say from a goal down Ukraine team no wo mo so abatisha 2-1 wa bra na Ivan Schranz ono enso aba first go ama Slovakia wo kai say omo first game no wonom a she go ana enwa na jo ana say enwa nyuma Ivan Schranz ayobia wonom some asanya go enso adama Slovakia team no na mom come back about so nyina no when some aya Mikola Shaparenko ono aba restore parity adama Ukraine ana Roman Jaremchuk enso anya aya winning goal no enso adama Ukraine omo man no a chance from a goal down wonom some abatisha 2-1 and aya match pass our brano pay no ye den update ni nyina deba and watch the last match a chance N1 acho and no some about aya big game omo mo ko over ni nyina mo say by now dem say mo chill mo start say mo chill N1 acho ba be sin na no pay ni nyina no em say mo da so chill na ni nyina no say no dem so just wo anya kwade bia go ba ko bi de enom ababa ebe so kwa call so aya both teams to score and so boy yi unyina mu bi a chese no achaso mo pam so a wo bi entimi an football and some anto ne yonko and so atene mo ade ba kwa ha dwene sem enra wo mu game about so nyina no wonim say druba bi ma John Rabio enya chance obi anim say Rabio ebehye and wo choose say on person be selfish or pass e de akwa Antoine Griezmann wonom say sa bargain aye chance and wache wo mu cover second half mo say man biam ama the same opportunity o refer say Griezmann enra wonom some asan say no na ankame say abrebia na o man ya ye for say France ababo ball e wa bra che say Mbappe enyina mu no ya na enko said I was no and some Mexico and from Maya your fan San France and San Sandra what will come out some boss Samacha or red fan San Bumpy and so I'm be essence normal person by Rascani Yadika once and some other troubles 2 days ago the last I guess 7 matches on my bar in Bumpy Amobino woman draw Emma Kumaku enum Anna Omaluzi Mienu Nachese without Mbappe in their last I guess 7 games woman to me for win and some our game be more archers a hard jumper Nina I update and some Baunum Sanra Mamin Golo Conte Esan Sanra one Asaba J Man of the Match Award Esin in also Nina Sanra Matoba Brantia Yafana Kante Epoye and Anamana Baba J na eho ana still a saresi question mark can say a ban saying ana told boil num ana chosowura ye fana so Paul Western num amosom asha sa kwatana ye fana so Kante and Kosansa one first game watch a man of the match and watch anyone acho owura fana so Kante and some Asante and to 2 matches 2 man of the match awards ana chosowura na one upon the ball Adma Itihad also our Saudi Arabia one so pro league no one some a man of the match awards no and some match I something you know yet eba and match and eba so near fans as an Venka now Venka some our stadium enra manager no owura baby just maybe a terminal now a year juma ama Arsenal and I'm no kasai yet himself Venka a juma and some adama FIFA on year and your Venka unko ana chase and what to owura fans David Dane okaina one of some aya juma pain one in Venka ana chase and omumi you know na chase some poor many akoma and I update about on some no yet Emma yet for an anopay and some our short Safi young Ukraine coach and Sana Yaba France so Emma some now Shaglam Ukraine coach and Enra after some from a go down one some about to show 2-1 coach and some Akasan and Yaje way I sorry Robrov now say Robrov and was say you want to just say many Basa boys and some to me come back Enra as I am match I show now maybe I want to turn your ya won't to me bounce back come on ya to my den now anyone and cut down and some defy us I just make us say one more some about to show 2-1 and what well and Kuran and some about way I Ukraine coach your fans are sorry high I Robrov and I just want to ya didn't accept Emmanuel.
I think for first a pleasure for the players, and I cannot say we did very bad against Romania. Yeah, we lost in some components and very important, but I cannot say this is the different team. But today I think that was different spirit. I'm pleasure for the players that they show really spirit of Ukraine on the pitch, and we deserve this win. I think we get 3 points now. Of course, we have to concentrate on the next match, but today that was very important. Win for our country, for Ukraine, for our fighters, for our supporters, and I'm sure today they were proud with the players.
Yes, not just and Rawatiri Paso May. I found says Ukraine and my Yenima Chasabaya, a year down telling Elque and your Massasisi, and some other Ukraine Chromo, yet him say invasion, Aquaso Amachase, I Yadesa Russia Minato, and the Ashomos Winting come yes, I give you a Bassibia, a Bassabia, I am boxing, Nebiana, John Ebia, Ukraine boxer, Equatim Quinuma, Chesanum, I at the Cassia, and my Ukraine Omo to way, and some other coach, I found Robrov. And I'll tell you, ten exception, you know, at the Emma, our DDA Bassa Ukraine, you know, one so very proud. I know I update if we now swear to Enra, France, almost came about so Cobasa, one more Golas, and all red fans, okay, now, your fan of Van Hoydonk. Now, and maybe a time now, all kind of talents almost with him. As I time Van Nistroinum, and on some other Chasakas for you, ball, as a man, I said, enough Van Samuel Gemino, women your red fans of Van Hoydonka. Now, on also ball at the national side. On here, now I want to say when him that said Didier Deschamps and so you'll be at just say on your general business at ten was now Enra just say Mbappe I'm been into the den yeah who are branch of us around that column one day and some our bench now when to me I'm a point in place of Abia I yet just Mbappe maybe I just a born my mother said yeah I was some Musubono one Susuro and why not just as sanitary I said in area and I said one of my catcher will say what John Rob Fabio Ebeko Benkum so now what me stop Ebia Saja run na Jeremy from Pomo Ebaya na and watch what the Shuameni Ababashan Fifin Ampa and we're coaching them I selection na Medema or else our near your father said no else I full time so and Van Hooijdonk essay what did he about a suro anti animal France omu coacha your father said Didier the Sham as I Sanyo Mano now Odidier Basa Adina Oyan and Rekombi and a match as a France almost went to Miambo not just a coward football and I just France omu coach and some ama boys number boy Sankebia Obiamu and Ebiadu Colomwana Munina Ebesham and Kebia France Ebiama Ba Kebia Canano Peno ya kana say France Asha Netherlands Enra Sanum update and also about something yet ama yet Anano pay and some our shoulders Enra one more match in the banner area who say I say coach I fancy Ronald Koeman no and some other chess Mbappe one more do comedy on say Mbappe I saw ne hune one more coach and our post match was say or no so only play be edin koma wo mekam our post match say nemom enkoba course one say obusa sere ne hwenen asitia am Mbappe so ka so sere nyame adom am say enuama som ayekama and some other man after say koba say enra wo mo som abodro wonim say coach no kokan enra and some our post match say ye ba start Euros no sankabi obi and some akatwa ne say opani mo bo mo first game ewie na mo bo mo second game ewie mo betimi anya 4 points one just Sankabe to pass on Kobachi. Sankabi Obi Kasampo, one the first and second match, Nasampo Benya 4 points. And Kabana Japa, Essansa, now group num, and who will be a TDA Basabi or Maya. Your father said Netherlands, Crown and Timmy Cosadie. I was almost some Timiko. Now some first game a Koye and a second game Omania draw. A Tinu Kwanswano, no more Kobas and on board game area. And after the game, young Chase, my coach, your father said Ronald Koeman and some other man.
The experience to play against France, and in several results they killed us about the transitions of the game. When they win the ball they are so fast and they give you the confidence to have the ball, and for that we choose for a different way of pressing, waiting. And I think in a defensive way we did that well. Only in our ball position it wasn't the level what we expect.
Yes, and no, again, some coach and friends, Ronald Koeman, and our test, your den accepts Emma, yet for an annual pay life, our branch media, your father's final opening, your just some other update in Albana, Unum Sandra, Adeba Kokosi, and San Romusha go. I shall be same ones, no, and I just know ball short, I shall go to my maya, your friend in Netherlands, number Enra, reference Nika Omhubium, Adeba couldn't say, Yakobo Afcon, your Tessa, Joseph Marino Munina, saying Kabaya, reference where we are. Omunsia said ye ayades Africa ye reference ni so pretty aye video assistant referee and some our tournament anymore and what ya benya referees among for some criticize say near starting Euros ebesi na make say no ye hye nya chese decision bia e bia referee bia take na be ka say bia decision we dia no and some aye very controversial and one kwa England omo referees ebetu ball wo ma come ho biem na ma situation e bi ne jomo kan nyina no say time Zavi Simons Abobono, not just a downface, Ayobiano, and some interfere play, and unti animal goalkeeper, and some other matches on my Fonsa Franca, and I am Mike Menor, and some Antimiancha Bono, now referee Baya, as I reference Anthony Taylor, and it just says Stuart Atwell, not just Enra, now your video assistant referee, and Anthony Taylor, and some center referee, Omumianu Jabra, Premier League, woman bedu says, and Anthony Taylor. Joseph Macha, Joseph Kwako Pena Bono, and some our Kapa Quatemana will coach a young Romano. Now we also competition be about Sunia Cotipo, and my chess on in the ma, and a chess and in the Nabusha for calling in Anamasa, Namafos, a Charlie Dinatam, Archers Anthony Taylor, BM Enra, Nanum, and a figure Van Dyke, I say, on what did you Basara, and you may cross Enra, and from the Nini Asahubium. There is no way, I bet me I catch on, sir, Bonum, I am outside. na odidi bas eno go no no sanka stay anasempo I was a referee and some ama go no estante anom aye Van Dijk no na mama me coach ye fon say Ronald Koeman na Ronald Koeman de no na ne bo fu power say odidi pass aye simple boy no na or the offside position and no cry na mom time I born e ba no wontimi nka cham sa akotana ye fa no danzo Dumfries anti ana Mike Menyo anti mi anche ball why interfere play why anya hwe goalkeeper na kam ya se ball no won ba bia na ball e fa na empo de ka no cry so we say born outside into the 5 minutes and I confirm say be ajebi and some off and say be a situation no and so any officer senra 1 minute atwam now 2 ababa se no ko ne aduru 3 about 4 aye 5 minutes nanra Anthony Taylor and the video assistant referee aye Stuart Atwell and some other checkers born no aye off hodje what dream wa won tiase Coleman ekasai
Dumfries is offside. That's true. But he isn't disturbing the goalkeeper. And when that is not happen, then it's a legal goal, in my opinion. And you need 5 minutes to check it because it's so difficult. I don't understand this. In my opinion, once again, he is not disturbing the goalkeeper. I asked the referee, and he said it was offside, but I saw the clip about the offside, and after that, I have my opinion about the legal goal, but that was in the dressing room.
Yes, na Cheseno Premier League referees emienu asa come hu biemo Cheseno omasa kwakwa mewia sinyina no enso obom dincha so mo de abrebia na de bia wo mo be ni decision bi o beteki bia no agise wia se kan omo ho asem eno omo nko aba mu a na Chesena ama Chesama fonso e kan de omo pa Cheseno a situation ana Cheseno mo nyina o ya no asa kan se kama to what Cheseno mo mra for ma Chesena Anthony Taylor ni ana ho nsem nyina no yete ama yete for ene anopai and some our shows onum senra manager ye fan Ronald Koeman was say ya want to just say the euros aguso elkosi wo ka oman a obetumi agia coach ne say Spain adentina Spain and obetumi agia Ronald Koeman say ohwe ball as Spain for ball wo first game one second game be no just say Spain entiminje entimo acha se mo coin akoto so say be Spain am no one so ana beje jumadi fan say euros no and some ade see omo na so nyina no na acha se na kwan so ano no ano ya asema owura ye fan say Ronald Koeman and some ade kwato dwa ho nsem no ye de atwitwa na no pai and some our shows onum say jumadi a ano so aguso akoso no mama mfa to onum say Turkey ankwada no one modern ba awosoro na me no kasa Dana, your fan sa can shall no glue reporter. Minion sa Bamuntin. Yes, one would di Akurano Kromo. Na Enra wa break Crabas on Central for Casana. Yes, about Kubusa shall no glue in Tamalan. As Akurano say, yes, Yatisa Bamuntin for Vincent Company say on yawa ope. Na Anyabian Unya Abako. Yes, a boy confirm me, yes, say. I am passer Bobo Crafan sa Bain. Woman a Banimu on one fancy was Yano Cra or Yawa say Bobo Kua. Your father sa Bamuchi Bavarians one woman some paninum wo boy euros on to me and decided and Omuviana just one and some other take a decision. Wabra ye teams any players I would do. I'm say link a banning no. Mamma front to one some no Casai. One of some Portugal. One more Koda Fansa Joao Paulinha Sharak Portugal Kodana. Your father says Joao Paulinha. One number catch us a Fulham Okoye. Now why a photo shoot yes to me my own money ye Fulham for say on Samara and was Sabana Yamasaba catch out say. Woman Sancha say Edin Comobium. Now report to me and say. Yes, now we are best the last best about 2 days ago. Bamuchi for Paja. Womusik anymore, and some other call. I have 45 million euros. Yes, if full and for still, and yet enough. Ever to me the Aquadawe and some abonoms. Oh, Nanyamoni and no more can I just say. Nanu Yakudai buy your last day, Grana Chesaduno, and Tiamas were boss about a Strasser. I bet shed training, Kate ever training. Why have videos? I have photo shoot a year. Womus a massa last year, come out. Ye nini this year, Monkama some year. Womus say, I'm not buying our gravy, so man, year, dear, and Yakudana. kura fansa Joao Paulinho amoma kotano ensom enko temino kasai report amensa kansa bamuchim abesa pajamu biem ayese emfiri ne ensom enkosi nyame yadoma mante die yebetumi atia samda awa abra samda no ensa kotano womusom aba pajaskanim awa abra no ensom my update aben wote yese bamunchen womusa pe Netherlands akoda na enra wo she go out as a referee say bonum outside no aye shall be Simons asam American na oya Paris Saint-Germain womu property ana chesa akoda ni bolon ensom ama lives e committee no nanka Barca Pedro baby Arsenal nom ana chesa ara clubs akane nyina no womusom abani mo na anope yese bamunchen for say womu atenkapa no yede am say bibia chese signals akoda we enso de ma ban na chese onya tim na ono nsom abebo onse se upe player na se bia nipa no nya ready so obesina kan enso ade ma utima uhu ana se nipa no so nya na so obeba eno so uya we yese akoda no se enya player bia na nya chance sa wodom abebo ade ma tim bi enso aresa bamunchen wo body my life secretary se de bamunchen wo mo kase yo asitie na jamense kan say bobo kwa fansa buying for say ye kai kra no nyese be mu disca bawo na kabaya Paris Saint-Germain sakwara no o mama ne Cologne no Netherlands wa ballon our Germany dia and your monsan fanen fam aye boboku a ye fansa buying obowia na ne man say be obligation to buy and dia honom muntimi mama ya and o buy na man man so ne bia e be ye nhye a just obligation to buy no wo mum aba pack no I was 60 ekosi 70 million euros ano and some bamunchi fon komodia wo mum so edi ameno ka so munim sa kwata no and some betumi aba achasa no and so I update aba no some nyina no yare atutwa enano pai and some our show no so adama minyama aye transfers no so kwawei and some aye players so mopo adama achasa national teams no our euros mo link kana achasa un some nyina no yade aba yade un some nyina no and some ama nano pai and ya were 3 matches aba koso na almost 3 matches I was a Barcelona my men for to so true aye Copa America adeche nano pai our Ghana Peru woman Chile omo to omo buase eji omo yam se na wo be shiska ni nyina ampa wo mo bo 0-0 akono bi amacha se bona ba so na ho machi no wo da sorry na ho bi am se by now wo nuoma ni nyina adwireku enti aye 0-0 ana Chile ana Peru ansom aboya ansom our Copa America ni mo achesa no ansom aye game na no pay no ano anso atimi ba so and watch my men fan to them se na wo kro aye Euros no bo aye 1 o'clock game eba so no aye Georgia wo mo ana Czech Republic Canada woko aye first parking stadion ho ensom ana sa game abaso we first park stadion ho ana Georgia ana Czech am game no eno som ababaso referee no aye Daniel Siabat ono ensom afri Germany ana kwakwadi ebo aye 4 o'clock ya wotokai Turkey, woman, and Portugal. Our signal Iduna Dortmund, almost stadium, and as our Portugal game, no, and no answer Ababaso, referee I found a Felix Zoya, one other Quackody game, and no, and some my I found a Tokai, woman, some other Portugal, as a match about Savannah, and Yabena, Romania, as on a Belgium, Naman Belgium, now as home team, where and some I gamer, I ran energy stadion, and as a match and Abaso, Simon Marciniak, no. And some other Polish referee, not just of Poland, and they woman some other match, you know, and some other man, Shadow Mametema Kobasa, Portugal, Mantiano, woman some Okodu Dortmund, the Sansa, Yakasa game about our so too kind to Ronaldo near Bamam and a D delegation, and him. I just remember see time I just say, woman drew annual inspection yate, and some across our signal, it do not almost tell you more. I just a Portugal, but you Cobiano, woman France, and some our throw. Na Jamaican the same. And now one more match about cause our Dortmund almost stadium no yes supporters ababa take the other dorsal at your chain at your Portugal. Now come here is offer ebia supporters ama kuma 5 biana emu 4 abaya take for bakom about Portugal. Now sana dinebesiako our brother Jamaican says Portugal. Women 10 supporters Turkey ebenya ebia just 40 say Turkey ebenya 40,000 Portugal ebenya 10,000 eno aye said the numbers ni nyina no aye say Turkey for ejiafa and some our stadium on bo brasa game no eno enso baso hwe nioma enra eno some across omo training na report to me nya say coach no wo ben sa kire o kai sa owura fa no say Martinez abefa Portugal na the formation our table pa what about three back I don't know what type of yes oh jai and sense of first game about 4 defenders I just say number 2 number 3 4 and 5 no sa traditional one okomubi Demian said this time wabasa ko 4 na biem ama de eba no say Rafael abako bench ama Jogo Jota and some ababeshem and watch the atia and some answer Joe Paulinha and so ababeshem ama Jogo Dalo and some abako bench now show originally the American can say sana abako dia near your Portugal team no aye goalkeeper your father say Jogo Costa wonom abedam Joe Cancelo ababa 2 ababa Pepe and Ruben Diaz and some awo aye central defense no ma kodana your father Nuno Mendes aba aye number 3 Bruno Fernandes and Joao Paulinha womom abon Fifi Vitinha and so abaka Bernardo Silva ababa si Ronaldo abastate number Jogo Jota and some abamesa say Jota baba kono na na money aso ni pantina me no kase no wo nyina so abastart eno aye update eba eno our pre-match no yes Roberto Martinez said to just say aja wo hware him say na boys nem abaya and say omo be efficient omo first game no na omo shiranya clinical ya ma chance ni mienu a also hware ni mienu ya ma miensa wo say wan hye kwade bia mienu na ba ko bi e bia goalkeeper na stretch wa bat ball ade akokona ana say bi wo yi ball no asom ade afa ba no so no ana wo hware say be ya twuma enana dwi also can be also one more efficient in front of goal Serbia and Portugal and some qualify na enwa Turkey and Centroni Bako ekobusa Roberto Martinez say the camera me owura no on Ronaldo said intina ma Ronaldo abo aye 90 minutes and was ade also and am an about 90 minutes yerim so ayamra na chesa motomba no ya na genta and coach ni kasa metimi abusa asam Bako and was say wo hwe Ronaldo awo ne cloud side was ai oboba na so amobo was say oboni nyina na was say so wankasa why you want no de any kan tie aye Roberto Martinez on say wo makwan ema Ronaldo and some about 90 minutes no Turkish and some training and a bizarre question no yenti
adds the element of experience to the team. But at his age right now, do you think using Cristiano Ronaldo as a starter for a 90-minute during the whole tournament is very effective, or there is another way in your mind to use him in the coming games?
Can I ask you something? Do you know how many minutes Cristiano played last season?
He almost played every game with Al Nassr.
Then you're answering your question.
And of course,
yes, na just out as Turkish aya journalist Bako ana just wo busa na coach and say anya bia me timi buso as was okay so and was say how many minutes na Ronaldo boy adima Al Nassr was matches ni na say ne so one case where you want and and say Ronaldo our 39 going on 14 ni na still owura no ahoden da so wom a just motoba wo ball club side me kan na no say Ronaldo 51 goals in 50 matches just under season. And so the man club and I just said biem and I say Ronaldo no on sanya biem and I said 20 san course biem say dinta wo bisa sasa no sabama no what gentleman want to impress and also bonum about pressing opponent to the goalkeeper and a born I want in chair I was so Ronaldo at the pressure at so I was so Ronaldo at Timiko now a process as a person ever start here if we attack and so Ronaldo to impress why am I go age 39 masa was some brutal and what here Roberto Martinez as a defender Yensenti and also Sadie as you call between Turkish and Centroni and Fansa Roberto Martinez.
But don't you think the intensity of the game in Saudi Arabia is a little bit lower than here in the Euros? Like the need to press the goalkeeper, the defenders, he doesn't do that kind of extra work in Saudi Arabia, and he doesn't need to. But here in such a very intense competition, fierce one, and tomorrow it's a very hard game with the atmosphere of Turkish fans. What do you think?
I think when you're talking about atmosphere, is experience, is how you handle big occasions. I don't think there is another player in world football that has had 6 European Championships. So I think what's important is to understand what a player brings. For us, Cristiano brings the experience, brings the know-how, brings the goal-scoring opportunities, the movement in the box, the opportunity to opening in space. And then if you want to analyze the stats in terms of the physical goal, you need to look at what he's done in the last 12 months. Cristiano's in the national team of Portugal because he deserves to be. He scored 51 goals in 50 games, and all the physical stats just back that he can play every 4 days. So I think you can get your own notes there.
Yes, now just and manager friends Roberto Martinez is schooling and training at China Samasa. Urano kwana physical statistics at ye 4 days BS wa. Robert me about full 90 minutes. Every 4 days Biano Ronaldo and some about me about by now and kwadana banu kwana you biana every 4 days Biano. One also about me about archers and no I knew my course and Nano Peno. Ye day I want some at the Emma on some Belgium. One also bought a Romania and no game about our Cologne report. I mean, Yansenra, woman train and a buy because yes, said in our city weather condition and so our German onsen suono and some to talk to Tana. I also them a catch us a walk for flight. Now pilot catch us a what done in yet. Now Sebia ta a communicate teacher Samasa. What the end your flight and to me to a man and I say a crayon for flight and your baby a throw the bra yen on pompetai and as one yen on topano yen Johnson told the others Uno Yamia and Tenua Belgium Timono, woman train and a 2 coin and some about Cologne report. I mean, Yansa or some train about Kubusa coach. You found Dominico Tedesco, one and our coach Adama Belgium national Timono, Sir Anyabiano was Romania because Romania ball first game massa and Shaki Obia 0 qualifies 1 lose game and Obisa who's run was one throw I respect and more Edma Romania. Now we a game was a Belgium Timono and so I Juma the Yentil coach you found Dominico Tedesco one of some Akasai.
No, it's a good team. I think that even the guys, the fans that didn't know Romania till last week, now they know them because it was a big victory against Ukraine. If you saw the match and I think that everybody of you saw at least the highlights. You saw that it's not that easy to play against Ukraine and to win 3-0. But we were aware of it even before because we saw, of course, I think 8 games of Romania. And they didn't lose 1 game in the qualifiers, so they beat Switzerland at home. It was the last game of the qualifiers where you really saw that both teams wanted to win, so also Switzerland put everything inside, and you were able to win this game. So, afraid not. We are not afraid of anybody because this would be the wrong sign, and it's also the truth. We are not afraid, but we have a big respect for every opponent, and especially now Romania, because
Yes, and no, I am some manager fans Dominico Tedesco. One of NHS warrior coach Adama Belgium Timono and our Tessa Yadena accepts Bawa Brenano Peno. Yari Jacan in Aba Onusa Spain Amino. Woman qualified than Tidia Mensa can say Yamea Duma. Monday Omumacha Abbas our promo and some body at Albania Mete San Ferran Torres Abastate Femi Lopez and Abastate Ayosi Perez Obia Copra and Tidia Banasa game no and yes Ayosi Perez ebetimi abonamom wo celebrate coach one some coach Spain national team no De La Fuente in the birthday na yabenya clubs how do amosi akoda we wo some abaso mo fa no na yese Benfica the offer amane say where stand na sika no 1 million na cheso mo tum no ana ba ne se hwe wono ball oba yeso woni modem obo wonim so deserve more and so deserve more adia and ntina mo sa sika fia we and some aba be sinanim na cheso boy no so ya we say ya clubs how do pi cheso mo nya na wo mo so apprenti no kasai akoda no reject a contract extension offer bobo kwafan so Benfica at Dubai now West Ham akoda na ya fan so Thomas Suchek also Czech Republic for original midfield and yes Real Madrid for a report amenya according to Sport I was Spain woman at Dubai woman said Thomas Suchek ayobia Real Madrid ebenya and konom policy ayotonu Cruz ebia America obeka so mfete bas woman ta su check ono so ball a wo and the passes are obon sampa ono so any body pia jesa ni din and any soro enom aye Real Madrid and so dia and also Bernardo pe eno no refer say Mbappe wo kro Madrid at in sampi abai na chese ya transfer market ni man sa latest and mo no chane nyina na eba me catch out say the month of May Paris Saint-Germain oman tuanika the month of April and bonuses bia was ba wan tua wo mu kobusa ya yes Paris Saint-Germain pa for say mun kwaji free Real Madrid for me bobo am na ba just come ho no say na say me wa the month of April ni me no so da wo bibi na ya bibi jejo na me no ka say boy no yes akambo mama ba drew best 100 million euros akora no so be so be ade bia e be ma mo bu befu enti yes boy no asa notify bobo kwa fan say Paris Saint-Germain so the obom nkaye wey aye formal notice ni sika kam amotere kan nyina no awosam tu adema no amase edu 100 million euros achese no aye update and also aba arata gulash enra mebeka say Liverpool for say and kabeya nka Real Madrid amfa koda no amfem omona akora no mebo loan na wono amza money so ade Liverpool kwa kopo bi play ada gulash bra deminya na no perisa boy ni dey say wono adia wa ye ne bola obo no no be koso abo na ani na mama mfo ni che na messages a wonya our tournament ni our soro pa wonim say report to me nya say wo kai owura for say fati terim ye kan fati terim na okochi enso our Greece Arma Panathinaikos no wa kochi Galatasaray nom abe kochi ayetaki etim coach ni say you want to drop us walker na dachi bia ba mo ba kai say owura bi ena di kan ya fati terim essay akoda we abeje Ballon d'Or enche bia na ebam sa na monkai so no ana di kan ba be sha sa bonana so di kan ebe sha enkom akoda we abeje Ballon d'Or that bia mo bi nkwatira ba bi me ai ana me kai sa akoda no bo no bo masa wono 40 terim our manager enso ana di kan ba kan ya na ada gulash enso ade no report to me say kan say Real Madrid for say baby don't worry about it because masa akwedano otise omo diamond akwedano just a polish answer na de omo kan nyina no say boy no ebe stay anu ya one and after two question amu bisa say ai and watena and abodo benya bia bon enya minute and amoka eye minute dia nipa na o manage minute no aye Carlo Ancelotti the same person and washiama akodai the same person and akodai wadana koma so enti problem bia ni babia akwara na betena wobenya boni bia bo case enkonkoda womunya ready sa akoda no omo ton ne ensom aton no kina wono nso a onkolon ene enkolon no kina montoma adwene mo achase no nsom kakra free mo at about the same thing and a Real Madrid for say we must have to say Liverpool am yes chase na no crowd here PH for president no chase na sa aklife wonom abaso commence akodana ye fan say Lenny Joro am akodana snobe Madrid no about PH Real Madrid for some message and ma obia ema na yamon hwehwe no na omo no obia ni competition Real Madrid for say akoda we woman no obia ni competition e wa akoda we ho wo de ya ho say na media me na beka na memma ni sikabra woman no ometiska no so but still akoda no beba because obia hu say aye club a wo ba encha oje title and you me kwaka mane ade entimu a mo pre Liverpool for na mo sempe euro afa PSG a mo pe bani nyina no masa mo ntoma dwene mu a chesa akoda no emma na emma china enom aye message a Real Madrid for no ensom na te eba na boss I say yemfa message mo supporters say womo so na me no kaso ma san so no so biem omo ye untouchable goalkeeper Mark Andre ter Stegen aye one Paul Kubarsi Gavi ekao Pedri ewom Fermin Lopez ekao ana Lamine Yamal what the one thing dimbiano womu timi ton amane ye dia sampusu ba safane ye say Lewandowski ba tournament dia why na no kwado start free bench na say enya bia be kase na pra e hye no ani adebate na me no kase no one te Jules Kounde one te akoda na fan sa Ronaldo Araujo a cheso mu nyina no betumi aton one te Ikai Gundogan dia ye say Barca Hieska and say na me no kase akobasa bia wo kai time agege e ba so masa wo bia ma ne bag so so kwa gege enti se no mo se na Saudi Arabia enso ama no homene so yi se Saudi Arabia team bi adana ho bete a do wo preskada da o mo di be Saudi Arabia for no papa na siko ona ade ba ko so ayi o mo dade se tournament is starting can't go to one. What's the man of the match? What's your assist? The ball now upon your camera. And to pass an hour tongue. Woman just capa and Tomodie. One more shall say, and about Cosabi Urano, and some about me our Saudi Amasika, and some Abba Club anymore. And no, I update Tabamate. Say, you say, Nico Williams, or no, and about the first major signing at the Ama FC Barcelona, Macan Williams, and come up at the show. Menokas a brand closer, a general 58 million euros a month or so, and a boss and this canning, but it's a boy way, and about the first major signing, and some Adama Barca archers, and no, and some Ayati Elba, Yadis Hansom, and some Asaboy or Koreabium, Liverpool, so Baby here, Arsenal, Jamaica, and Yenda, I the Liverpool. And some other some chincha Barca for Nemo Boyness Aya Barca and on some other swap report I mean Canasa our Bobo Crab fans of Manchester United Mayum Bacasa in Greenwood I bet me out Bobo Crab fans at Juve Ampa. And that Jaminian say, Juven Ebabaso, who can say some days ago, a Basabia Federico Chiesa, man, you bet me at Geno. Nam Amati Ebia Codana, your fan said Jenny Sancho, and so Adama Juve, yes, a son common in Ano, and no, and so Gusua El Coso, messing Greenwood Abaco, and watch Jenny Sancho, and some Abaco Juve. Now my crying, I'm a player, your father said Federico Chiesa, and some Atmiaba, now Bamunchin and Michael Olise. Na anyam wa cry because I cry with your bra. I cry with fast last year summer pana will be an saka de I can almost the cry 3 letter was in tea a car is nana to san akurane banasa you yan so point why standing a contract? I'm a Crystal Palace. And what you be I almost to our Kurana Swababa. I'm a okay, and I'm in the better to say. Metesa, yes, bueno. Palace, I'm on a contract extension. Now, so Chelsea phone what did you say? Wamusum about me afa. Minim the O2 of almost Yakurana Chinchina Kababa. Am I in United Sakuday and some Aberry or burn ye? And when you money at Chelsea bueno, yes, I prefer Bamunchin to other clubs Akano, Newcastle. Chelsea and some account not just will listen as well come Bamunchin and what Dominion says a point to say one Sikana could demand our Chelsea and yes Chelsea one but was her now on your back Sikana unfortunately at the so now almost set a yes salary structure and ye I just wage bail possible Pajabium and Michael Olise Sikana open unya or Pasaya yes a buenism or demand £225,000 a week. That's a 220 mom, £220,000 a week, Nanka Bainum, Apesa, obey the highest paid player, and some our Chelsea. Nice on Cabbages Cacasia, and yes, yes, almost in our own. Kopama no club banano nisi kana tsede diabo humienu enom ana wo request and such kind of party womun twana ba bi kra mom giri ye pass akoda no onyama Chelsea aye time mom tell say yes Palace for say I womum at the contract extension ato nanim say mom boa ana maka Chelsea say aye parties miensa ana becha boy nisi kana obetua adiama club no Crystal Palace about a percentage or no boy no as our share and watching Reading and the former team woman some our share to so many sika and more do and ya say we are buying no and some about buying to Bamunchin yes one make about £50 million at the amateur amano kasakudano and some about and watch it was some factor saying baby, I okay. Chelsea Coba Conference League. Nemo Bamunche Babo, UEFA Champions League in Tenua Copaina, Natchez and Mum Ababuano. I feel credit the asset and say, I could not Yambakana some Cradium impact. Woman says Samu or Morodion, our player. Adima let you Kodamum, Wakobo loan, Emma Love Vesinino. Yes, I let you go for Grass of Quadamon and Tom. Adea, woman says, I could have a ball, go on in Bonno Boss and go on share. Bama 10 Gamo Job ball. I told a busu. So defend our block of a Biana. We bet me a foul room, or link up play. Now, hey, I don't say I'm a man, Yasama. No one about double. No one about double and I just a boy way. About 160 million euros. Meza munkope butu mami o da idea. Someone more the other 160 million euros. Sana bobo kwefane say let go for no. Yesem amoso ade to our bra me no kasa no. Enom I update free omaso ye. And some na aba honsem no. Ye de emiete for euro one bisaka. Mansa na me baso Shadrack ma Chelsea akwada bi no. The obodema Hoffenheim yes wa striker. Omo friend Maximilian Bayer. Na Maximilian Bayer obi adaminya no say ni sika 30 million euros. Na say Chelsea come betimi afa. Yes one nso oya de wonim go no she Maximilian Bayer. Ono ana say de ba no say Chelsea for no enso atagate no. Na wan bisaka de no de minya no say Brenum abaso ko Galatasaray. Enso awo Turkey. Enom aye de ba mo say 4-year contract da wa. Eno so atwa according to report no wo mo say ebetimi abaso betimi yakọ. Liverpool for say Wamo konkoye wholesale summer transfer market bia aye marquee signing acha say omo ebeye quality over quantity wa beto do ababian oba be yesum just dwumadie bi and dey ama Liverpool etiase ba bi ehi omo kwa omo chire ho because say you matter ponom and etiase omo maka joke commerce mu nyina no enso ebetimi akọ manager no abeso o hye kina na mate say Real Madrid say Wamo she Adrian Rabiot and what Liverpool so say wamo some up Adrian Rabiot na chese transfer market die de ade bia Real Madrid so mo pe any player bi omo so mo pe bia no Liverpool for so say wamo some up ama me no kasa Adrian Rabiot no na mo so tournament no aye kama pa ye say and also Liverpool be so mo fa boy no and some adene ba a chese no aye kakra free mo ade eba ho nsem nyina no ye de emete for and some anope me say bia find here
nyame adom menua fancy di Maria Esheye nyame adom ya saba ya ba no ne aye dey aha eneso ye Saturday aha we be catch us say Friday ntufu ba fa Saturday kan
Friday ntufu ade pan die cross sorry
pan die cross sorry
anti we dey ko bono pono kotu no fo
we dey ko bono prince practice sorry na we tufu wan e kire o sa You can't do that. You can't do that, my brother. Fancy, and you want some brain tea. Mamma Shassi and Temna, Yamobosu near tea for near Chefo, and Kayana, Yeninkomo. Now, Fancy, I'm a Shassi free story. I would be kind last but one, so last but two story with Michael Olise, and Sana de Babesi. And some night, Bobo Banani, the real issues in the city corner. I think Hurricanes transfer to Bayern Munich will create a lot of path going to the Bundesliga, especially playing for Bayern Munich. Now, Bayern Munich at the top level in terms of English players, Omar Body Amomono. Now, Omar Richardson, Obekasa about Owen Hargreaves. Then Hurricane recently on joining Bayern Munich. OC kind of more money the performances are all dynasty. Let's not forget that Owen Hargreaves was not a flop at FC Bayern Munich. One of the finest defensive midfielders among whom in the game. He's so much underrated. Owen Hargreaves born over Bono. Ebia and they know in Kofa who do we now be more there who no be some time ago who say Owen Hargreaves ball Papa Ben and but I'm telling you, if you are looking for a refined English defensive midfielder over a period of time between 2000 basically 2006 World Cup I feel when you're injuries be a
yes.
But Owen Hargreaves 2001, 2002, 2002, 2003 Fancy Di Maria. Superb. Well, yeah, cast standards of defensive midfielders in England for produce super is one of them. Then Hurricane. It is Michael Olise decision to join them. Michael Olise is not an English fully because you see, and one naturalized going with the French national team is going for the Olympic Games. Okobi. Now, we check the Bayern Munich team anymore. Emiro Fise already Lucas Hernandez up movie if you want them to PM or PSG. But they still have some key players within the setup, such like Obiti such as Upamecano. I don't know a French guy or that's who team who you will love to click with. Now during the developmental stages now Oben so Diabano. Maybe or bro Jamal Musiala so in terms of age but mu wa bebre. But Obenhuno from omo project na no mo ye boba.
Yes.
Any the progress akoda na make any bebezo akoda na yede eduru sese then you feel like there be I was say me team dem ho team way then you look at Ekins Lukoman ono se ko Bayern Munich de wonya Matthias Tel honestly what the onya so onyam kula no mo pepie ba na ade recently kula ne the player wey dey cancer bounce abam cry Pavlovich
Alexander
in a midfield for a Bayern Munich. So there is consistency in making sure that they are going to get game time. But fancy, this does not actually mean say in the near future no ebi adodo na so ba ko join it. But I think say it is a warning sign to the English Premier League to do their things better.
Yes.
The English Premier League, fancy the Maria, it is not known for developing top talent. The English Premier League is known for one, how are intense. Number two, competitive. Number three,
broadcasting rights.
Yeah. But in terms of developing talent, these young players come from in a movie. No, Marco. Eshase free and Korea no mun opportunity more my senior team. It will be here Demola Lukman. Obe Jadon Sancho from Manchester City. Obe here Sam Koda we mu come fast movie straight to the Bundesliga into our Leipzig. Quick. No ko Remo Borussia Dortmund. One more Borussia Dortmund and no akoko piem Borussia Mönchengladbach, Rex Oxford. It is share omo pathway from junior size no. Jude Bellingham. Oye no so be kwan fa Dortmund. It is a movie from Nkulane side with under 17 and the junior or the youth team or even the championship or the League One to the main Premier League where young talents are on Mafa Premier League next year na so as I say no. Karen Musa common next step be Manchester United, Chelsea be and Liverpool be no almost so join the Bundesliga because it is a league that will technically refine you. Because there are good coaches there and there are top quality technical players there to learn from. League ni open for development. Pressure ni ho bebrisa. There is no press issues about young talent. A developer say more pressure. How many times do you even think Bayern Munich hypes Jamal Musiala in their team? Almost a Bayern Munich. Omu media na kasa bebre na either Hurricane. And as senior players we be an young koye no ana omo bo machi
ye be no kra no se be ko viral no kra no science
foforo. So look at come afa so handle Pavlovich Alexander one Jamal Musiala uko Borussia Dortmund na hwede omo handle nkula no Julian Brandt osi sunya ne ke England e be tag Julian Brandt say a failed talent because at a point in time na Jurgen Klopp pay Julian Brandt ahead of Mohamed Salah. The development baby our body ba and any age ni nyoma it away from the English noise, move there quietly, build himself, go to the Olympic Games, come and settle. No be seen that kind na kwone baby. And I'm sure he also loved to play in the Olympic Games so well. Fancy my friend there but obetuma ka se me ko Chelsea okona Chelsea ka che ne se me ma wonko ye anything.
Na say Chelsea sign withdraw for Olympic Games squad anymore. Yeah.
And Olympic Games, in recent times, and the French national team they boy thing. Especially with only position is say no crano. And what is Lukoma no Osman Dembele nature honorable. Olise is a good strike, a winger. But fancy, Uncle Bo Olympic Games, Bayern Munich could give him time to develop on that particular wings. Okokrana Bayern Munich have enough quality to fill the shoes, and he obenya that just so adapted to the whole system and play well. And fancy, and now Belgica saying two patches a Bayern Munich man is at £225,000. No, Bayern Munich omu money says cano. Bayern Munich wouldn't give Michael Olise €200,000. There be now you can't encourage say Bayern Munich couldn't do that. And besides, Michael Olise is not going to be an the face of Bayern Munich. There's already Jamal Musiala. There's already Hurricane. In terms of wingers, there's already Serge Gnabry. There's already Kingsley Coman in a setup. Leroy Sané you class also day. And most of the guys in the German boys. They won't give him that amount of money. Me, I believe say Nyoma Miunu convince Abrante way to join Bayern Munich. One, the UEFA Champions League.
Yes, and also a factor.
Number two, the Olympic Games. San Nyoma Miunu way. NMA Brantiano. And Bayern Munich is also there. Fancy the BBA Tonchenya. The English Premier League has the hype. But in terms of top clubs, you can never underestimate Bayern Munich. And the crown of BBA Bayern Munich in Chelsea, the Kamoko player, and say an asset player by day, and Newcastle Abem. But that is a choice, and he will fit into the system. Francis said, moving on from him. And I know Paya didn't come on, he was a dominant Carveloen. Newcastle 4, and in a Dinkomo Brechy. A cat to Nebra, no money Everton, we know a question their momo. Newcastle, any Everton. Then you look at Aston Villa. Omu dealings, any tips no mo surrounding na, you see PS or person ni omu di akono. Within the short space of time, she swapping deals be on my ear. Now Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa to Juventus. No Everton. Wilson. On another PM. Then you look at Carvalho went to Newcastle. Now the click now omo. Any the Premier League in H-Man. They are being smart about their movement to make sure some top players within themselves raise money before June 30th. Asani Abetiubi and Ebini Carveloen. Does he fit? Yes. Could Isaac play off him? Yes. And fancy, if Eddie Howe decides to go with a strictly 4-4-2 flat, you can count on Carveloen and Isaac to give you
Isaac so footwork.
Isaac so footwork. We see area draws and then hold that play. So I think Newcastle might be doing a good business in bringing Carvalho on a different profile in that particular role. Oh, bet me more in a lot. Then you look at Manchester United, Juventus, Federico Chiesa, and Mason Greenwood, Ana Sancho so Abebon Bukakra. Now, if it is supposed to be Mason Greenwood, any Federico Chiesa, fancy the Maria.
Some passport.
Sankame for Federico Chiesa or free Fiorentina. I know a captain, the more never be Pimo Manchester United. Come any bejepa.
Basi say no.
But me Federico Chiesa. On no what Juventus are fan the number. Even in the Euros, we saw Federico Chiesa in Euro 2020. Oh, taking the tournament by storm. Solid player, leader, winning mentality, top there. But in prem no ne nyoma wo ye ne form na wonya ne nyoma na odwumedia na odi wo Juventus na no Mason Greenwood a watena fie for 2 years. Any Mason Greenwood performances now they to Federico Chiesa one, then you begin to wonder. Say, if Manchester United should do this deal, fancy the Maria, it is going to be based on the fact say morality issues. Not in terms of quality, replacing Mason Greenwood with Chiesa.
Samu.
Yes. So, the statistics between Mason Greenwood and Federico Chiesa last season, year. Fancy the Maria, 33 matches no mummy in our boy. Where you score for our boy with this particular statistics. The shooting accuracy of both sides, and I say both players, no. Mason Greenwood is 48, Chiesa is 52. Shot on target, Obia 1.2 per every single 90 minutes. Goals, Chiesa age 0.4 due to the minutes hour. But the conversion rate, Chiesa was so. Assist, Greenwood was so. Chances created, Chiesa was so. Passes attempted, passing accuracy, open and no Greenwood was so. Open play crosses, Chiesa was through. Through balls, Chiesa was through. Layoffs completed, missing Greenwood. Forward passes, then you look at take-ons completed. The other part of the statistics, within the systems are both teams special mobono. Me kabe hiya senka Greenwood be pimo Manchester United na Chiesa suntina baby otino. Ebe fiti oma.
Okay.
But morality issues, you have to change the steps. Ground duels won, area duels won, touches, ball recoveries from pressing. You might have Chiesa, but you need to do a lot to bring the best out of him, especially in a league that is so fast. Manchester United are pressure room to deal with such situations. But morality issues there. Chiesa so bad with the Enfa. Because one, Chiesa has the opportunity to go back to the form and all. You can talk about last season form between two of them. The coaches are omunya. Varas say they be on your Allegri. Juventus supporter they be on your Allegri because Allegri pay defense to do.
Yeah.
And the system of Allegri might not bring out the best of Chiesa. But say Chiesa no Fiorentina no. So the neighbor Eric Ten Hag no beti my no ho adwuma. Fancy Di Maria. I believe say be due to morality you should be anko ne baby. Na team no be anya na sumdie na kesa me bonebo.
Some passports.
Now, I don't fancy. See moving on from transfers. Any place a movie kakrana. Minim says Zexi issue the Adika become once a memra. It will a Manchester United fan. They are still talking with the agent to make sure somebody agree on the compensation. The boy is ready to move to Manchester United. It's in Abotre. A developer a fancy na besa be a match or be a drew. But Eros ne gui and na yeshe ni muna yeshe be na ye enjoy no. Ye ni hun komoka krene. Now Georgia will be facing off Czech in this particular encounter as at 1 p.m. Menoka game we say enye me hu bebre. But me 2 games or mummy no boy ya no first games no boy na. It makes me have an interest in this game. A bit to say and na more interest of Poland ne Austria game ni me pa and it lived up to the expectation. Games are any big names no. I know I enjoy this particular tournament. The first game I goalless draw was the 2 big nations on Maji Rose Nibida. France and the Netherlands almost both goalless and but we enjoyed the game though. But here as a neutral games you've actually enjoyed, you know, Romania and Ukraine. Fancy me boy. You enjoy that particular game. Turkey in Georgia. What here game you enjoy. The reason why I'm so much enthused about this game is say Georgia enya 14 shots against Turkey. The most against any team in the history of the competition since 2008. Portugal and Croatia here a boy. Odi anone to nchen goalkeeper dem mudema Czech Republic Sanek. O make it say 20. The last time who was Peter Cech against Portugal. 20. Between these two sides, fancy. In the history of the competition, no, yenya debutant bia what lose the first game. Wakwaso qualify apart from these 2 nations, Slovakia and Northern Ireland. It will lose first game. Very difficult for you to qualify. But Georgia will also need to make a choice today for themselves, history for themselves, and move on into the competition to make sure say almost a bit make results be.
Okay.
Good game. Both teams to score. Georgia, ne Czech. Portugal, and Turkey. Quality from both teams. But Portugal, in their last 6 matches, almost keep 1 clean sheet. Almost concede. Turkey will open up. This is a game both teams to score and Portugal to win. Portugal, Ebeshe Turkey. Belgium ni Romania. The last 12 times on Mumia no share na Fancy Di Maria Obia win 5-5 draw e baako. And Fancy, Ori Mumia no any form na ekuta Belgium. Now Romania ko am fa so top am group to qualify. Going unbeaten. Today there is a big job to be done by Tedesco and then Mrantie no to beat the defensive structure of Romania.
Okay.
12 game over 1.5 between Belgium and Romania.
Okay. Mate. Meza me da se me ba Ricardo Varase wansa na Michael Asarabodu and so ababetua so Varase bi e find it.
Oh wansi nyame adom.
There me ase. Intiwe.
Wansi nano haya na matna e na me kan se said France for ni si dan Mbappe no e kam yakọ se Mbappe ni ho a asem ato France.
Yeah.
But then you bet him the stamp as you say no Mbappe no France. Mbappe ni ho France national team no enso toothless omuni hwe enso to make good use of talent in their team. Then in Americans are in the last 3 games major tournament Mbappe Mobino it's been a defeat and 2 drawn games for Team France.
Okay.
At the 2018 World Cup against Denmark, France need Denmark. Mbappe Mobi game no ball 0-0. In 2022 World Cup, Tunisia and France. Mbappe Mobi, Tunisia we need game no a goal to nothing. Yesterday, Netherlands and France, Mbappe Mobi game no pie draw. And no none change. In the last 6 games, Mbappe and take part of France omu games imuno omo enso atimi a draw and 9 a losing mienu. So her son you we are air coso. Na se Mbappe bet na fiat no ntimi nhyɛ mask and both games no and farmer France will be going home early than said the easy expect no. But your favorite tournament we ask no many felt to say France national team the team back on by Giros na any. But buy the way things are going. And it said, no more NCC Mbappe. Any players or Maka, they are failing to take responsibilities, you know. France without killing Mbappe Lutin's army. And they so reference the shams to make sure, say, what team you find the antidote to side and yes, sir, ebe harding. One player me yet disappointed ye pie branch of Dembele. He's one player of a good performance and ne. Obeko off for 5 games. Before it was a good performance.
When you're consistent.
Yesterday, was he came close. He came close. A primary school, any elementary school like SHS, Money JHS, you say player football. Or also from best central and not the court or the ball goal kick. Yesterday happened to Dembele. Onya natana ke ne fa ho ko obi anu say we there. You who answer ball not try call go kick. And look at how no silly ball no call, no that quack up him. Either so be Lucy ball no and also be over the bar.
On your reliable.
Of football now to me say the you see hit the ball no. They are privileged to see an impanophobia ding personal common Ghana from chow how to hit the ball. So at this level, Dembele knew how to hit the ball. They have to do with ball no. And Obobi ana fasro. Someone with his talent, you know, you don't expect them to make this kind of performance. He's been stagnant since he who Dembele say he will go places. You know, he's been staying one place, content with what he has.
As a born or Dortmund, Emma Basa for who ya Omokas say Ankebi o Pijasa born to this level at this stage.
And can no man ye kafa Dembele on Kenyani. But don't mean can the same thing from home.
Some passports.
Other players are failing to make sure so we taking responsibility. My France national team no adu baby say drew and nothing in the can say me for France on. Yesterday game na new say game no Didier Deschamps through match no.
Okay.
Yeah, but game. Yesterday game na 3 defensive midfielders in the game. N'Golo Kante, Tchouameni, Adnan Rabiot. 3 defensive midfielders in the game. This is an opponent, and the last 2 games are Bono. What we need Tiana will share flat 5 goals. So why don't you come in a game? Mbappe pen will lose. But you decided to place 3 defensive midfielders in the game. Are they?
And Van Huydonk Ebekano.
Now say Italy kakano okoye adwuma playing days you know ayadena abeka no ho. Beneminya baako makame punatum. He believe in the talent of the team. I'm sure anyone am Turam, but Dembele or Antoine Griezmann. Me sure say be met my 1 goal in the game. Minya 1 goal na makantum. And don't know about 3 defensive midfielders in the game. And 2 here in the game against Austria, one of their effective players was a branch of Theo Hernandez. But yesterday, because I don't have on the ball.
Yes.
Or also stay up the field to overlap on us over Bonnetti. And he was not efficient because Rabiot Jinaho. And until who have our France national team and decisions are Deschamps to take couple with Mbappe absence, you know, have France because them. Group stage in the Umbet Markle for 4 points there. And in the way it's 5 euros now in the Umbet Markle for him. But said you also to turn on your man or taking decisions or parking and so young with a derby. So once the son your mom, now players now taking responsibilities, and say they will stand in for Mbappe's absence is going to be a disaster for France. Said you know who in the game. No, one of the games Obeka said, so what Chelsea what waste 2 time was yesterday's game. Because all her talent, what teams Nimi Numu. And then your man na ACC what the final third more. Now Raho. Because this is one of the games that you expect you see more goals. Because Netherlands national team now from Pomo exploit Onian season way Memphis the Palmo exploit Simons more exploit Omunya no Gakpo mo you expect you see more goals in the game But look at the way another Mexico. You wouldn't blame the Netherlands for no. Because ya kasei. Menya sure say nipa we na believe say Netherlands ba beji Euros na diako. Every omukro vo na gidi.
Man for man kan ho.
Boy ye nipa we na for mun kan ho. But no France mo luku say ye team ba beji Euros ni bi. Because of how France no see ball no. And it's something that a coach to the doorstep of Didier Deschamps. He need to change his tactics to make sure that tactics are being deployed to help other players, All about so Mbappe above Euro because he believes that Mbappe in any player that be your man goes. Now the way Anamasico, he needs to change tactics. And yes, sir, it will get France back since 2000 euros no. And ya don't bet magic we answer Timidiako. Fancy can't try and say if we are no born in bar, regardless of the born we player on born.
It's serious. It's very serious.
This is someone or 33 years. He himself Saudi Pro League, Ninja League, and intensity in Bibia was Rosa. But this is a man our Baby bench one the Champions League. Or Boswa, he is dominating and winning one of the match awards. This is N'Golo Kante we are talking about. Just look at him on the field of play. Or any Bibia and a perfect. Yesterday, when you Germany when he hit map, you will see cover na Germany na. No sign more that needed help. Our offensive duties, our sign creative chances. It tells you that N'Golo Kante is one player. You been na so bien with football na che. I feel say you know N'Golo Kante do betum ni ka ko obey so yes ko. But one thing I am fan come back in Kante. When the boys with him. How he takes on players. Otimi paving the way through players. No, Otimi. Look at the chance of them. Antoine Griezmann, Boma goalkeeper, and Otimi Sevier. This is a defensive midfielder. Ube no opponent box. The next thing you see, or Nankasa half or Kwakwajibo and Otimi Sandiaba. And this is N'Golo Kante. Namekano. A bear dang. See a bit player beer. Or may the kind of performance N'Golo Kante and Otimi consistency. He is there. Born or bankasa or mount the needed performance out here. Say can't pry not what Jinabo ni muba. You are rest assured, say the open from a defensive midfielder. On farm mount defensively or the mount. Offensively, he also a fire hander. Unsube team. The N'Golo Kante asem nieka. Me when you biana. No man yaje looking at Babu free anyhow we see performing at my friend national team no. Yenim see and some winning team. In 2022 one World Cup ni bi. Omo koya ko do final. Sanke beka say team ne ya ne sa. Ba waba oba ye no ya create position man in the team a obo. Amafo wo Europe o. Amafo wo Europe omo bo. But enei wa bench omo am on na ebo obo so sergeant man of the match award no. And it tells you, say, baby, I be bia so any born bonus also be boni ya betima ba be perform ye so that my national team no team bia usi akan and the red friend Kante atreyen so fa bono obia than baby. So that's on N'Golo Kante as me be aka. But fancy football na duru baby am see the emotions kasa jamra.
Sam.
Go here ba ye. Nin nsemo red friend okoma na kan. Asem na kire sen. Me wo screenshot bi am or elder food and him say toswa. The beba no kire say see etime restrict obi so obebo bo a. Offside. Goalkeeper and goal to no.
Well, Shark minim so betimi am e highlight ne bi nso anka. Ye ne be jen pa 444 omo mu nso wo fi omo hwe. Omo sick. Ebi obi won me no wanya bo ne bi anhwe. Obeso che say fine. Maybe a down face off. But why interfere goalkeeper decision?
We're restricting goalkeeper from diving. We're restricting goalkeeper from diving. We know what say. Preventing an opponent from playing or being able to play the ball by clearly obstructing the opponent line of vision or telling an opponent for the ball. And this is preventing an opponent from playing or being able to play. Goalkeeper never turn home. And I goalkeeper need to be turn home. Minim say ojina ho na metom ho na me play asa me ma. And I'm say how in the offside position. To my advantage me ma. But coach ni kind he's talking out of emotions anyamra because duru mire bia. Sentino obetima ka say obi aye ma de me kwa akọ boni tuom kwa akọ ye ni say wadwen na free Say me koya de wi a hu sunsanso ne say because of emotions how they
what fini party
biam. To me that's how I see hu no. And normal game no the man and run live to the expectation and he been here from Netherlands and France with the talent in the two countries. Some of them are in the Debbie and not there. You and enjoy giving any sipe. The serve pen is here. France and the Portugal game no. Portugal bet me for game easy with correct and bold decision from Coach Roberto Martinez
against Turkey.
Yes. The fact that Portugal almost in the last 2 Euros, almost second games in yet. Almost super have a drawback, almost second games in yet. But so take bold decisions. And then the decisions right. This is a team one. Over qualifies, occupying 9 clean sheets in 10 games. But in preparation towards the Euros, the last 6 games of Abono, consider 5 goals or so. So it tells you say one thing and I brought Portugal national team anywhere. Decisions are Roberto Martinez taking it day in day out. In a day Portugal do that level no. He needs to be bold and firm in some of the decisions we are taking. Yeah, about football. You have a lot of talent in their natural position. They are attackers. Near ball Man City boy ya say ya nena wano ko ni ba be nena me your call bas yours and Dabi Cancelo.
Joao.
Ya bobo now nim say Jota want to bench to make mama that dey here wani mo no but that Cancelo elbow. At this level, a little details in the determining games in the way I see Falco. And if he is going to get his decisions, no better take bold decisions. Portugal is going to win the game. You expect send your man take here, they'll come into the game trying everything so make me say to my friend Portugal. So many Portugal bomb so nyadi. The last 5 games about win back up and attack it for the team and Portugal nya 4 wins. So has one of the talented crop Portugal national team no. And the real no man ends so see could not take bold decisions. I get in the decision spot honor. Portugal be go into the final crown a beer with ease. But look at the way Portugal is so far in the last game they played. So the decisions we are talking about is getting players on the place at the right time. I'm not here to talk about Ronaldo or whoever. I'm here to talk about getting
coach Nangas say Ronaldo no one for so man.
And no there coach Nasem no. And me komu bebre. But the dream be out to me who say Nipana Pempa in 10 terms so the person need to be out of the field. No one bet me because you can't say about numbers and all that. We've seen players go to World Cup. Olivier Giroud was at the 2018 World Cup, not a single goal. But the presence alone in the on the field, up front, Ebois France, bringing players around him, making sure say or more space and all that. We've seen and yet the first time and sometimes it's not always about the goals on the field of play. How about if I man for about now team that's the most important thing. So when his decisions are being spot on, definitely won't be team win. Golden generation na na wie but I say a disastrous at their mom. Belgium for Golden generation went to 15 games and no omo enso and lose be a tournament. Ne omo bomb more than pa. But the last one so my banner without the Golden generation, it seems that they are suffering.
Okay.
And now Dominico need to make sure so while genuine the right way, they don't have any room so make me affiliate against or Mutinene. Romania for no buyer won't say that to Mudin. Won't say that who ye, but on by my the level of performance no. I am a day. Since we na can the last time, Mr. Bodukai, tournament no, a coach is never be winning. In tears so done your money making sure so Timia winning games and yes sir now queer be Yahudi and Ralph with Austria. Into a coaches tournament said Mr. Bodukai to a set that's good money get the points for Belgium.
Okay. Well, Ricardo Varas and so and on me ba Mr. Bodu na Michael Bodu Abem. Na Scotty data say I'm enjoying the analysis from Ricardo Varas. I see do Body Clement. I see do Body Clement. Was say it was a clear offside. Now say don't face interfere play or don't so venture. I don't know.
Yeah. So I know we interfere play. There, loss and yet interference and kwa.
The blocking goalkeeper fishing.
Or the for the Varas ma the toast on the dan.
Shall I some me Varas and screenshot
interpretation no. Who read here? Or din kan one. Or trust a player in an offside position at the moment the ball is played or touched by a teammate is only penalized on becoming involved in active play by no other identify the conditions and incidents. No one interfering with play by playing or touching the ball that is passed by a teammate or interfering with an opponent by one preventing an opponent from playing or being able to play the ball by clearly obstructing the opponent's line of vision or challenging an opponent for the ball or clearly attempting to play a ball which is close when this action impacts on an opponent or making an obvious action which clearly impacts on the ability of an opponent to play the ball. Inti incidents did so. Inti say if I say me to me hwako baby. Na baby I met to me hwako no na virus jina. He has definitely impacted one, my action and our decision. Especially. Then two, baby ojina no. If he blocks baby I mean action here, you are blocking the person's line of vision. In the NTS, you can be in an offside position and cause an offside, not by say oh bobo nkwa, but also by where you are positioned and how you are able to influence play. The original any the nipa ne and say how nipa ne nkwa there, but the interpretation of the referee obet me agi the amount. The NTS emrane de enye obi a na be ne there when you apply it. Nti fancy minim so check players on many MVPs na
man of the match also.
Yeah. Once the Saudi League in the season or more 3
more dominate you.
Exactly. Saudi Arabia League because we din kunim. Oh, true.
And then so Krobisi Ronaldo Benjamin
because Premier League you know more Premier League ma me Kaiser or manya MVP Cody Gakpo. Netherlands first game no anameboa and Denmark ne England there no
yeah.
And then there is also Christian Eriksen Denmark first game no no so we nibi maybe there should be another one Premier League player beyond so ajibi wom be say check it but Saudi Arabia get 3 they brought 15 players Premier League ne my more players were a tournament we mu na 15 players not 3 enya after 2 match days it is telling you say quality Saudi Pro League name and more quality no show in as much as they presented quantity number 15 quantity 15 number the buy 3 MVPs. It is very good. Oh yeah, proportional ratio now. Oh share now yeah percentages probably so Saudi League proportional ratio. So omo players JMVP were heroes no. It was through the same Premier League ne no. Inti Saudi League no I think say they are doing a very good advert for themselves. Now fancy. And let me focus in here. You see Ronaldo in common. I am in person me I am not a Ronaldo fan. But menye fanatism kwa fan jaji obi. Ronaldo has become a victim of his own standards.
As on one set here, man.
Exactly. Bano Razier now was through too much.
And it's all the
age in the own to me. People have issues with it. Anka, it is needless a coach in the Babette Nasi for most second game, not be Ronaldo who questions. I think journalists for no do say they try to create scenarios where they will get big headlines. Kenya talking point because the information and the data available for perusal. So who use info now? Ronaldo was one of the best performers for Portugal in almost first game. No?
Oh yeah, seven Bekawa.
Now you Portugal.
The short on target the pass. One me see a single pass.
Target in pool. Me say. Almost started for Portugal. No? 2 players pair.
Some passports.
Big chances. Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes.
Okay.
Almost started for Portugal in their first game against Czechia. 2 players pair in the creative big chances. Ronaldo 1, Bruno Fernandes 2. Again, for key passes made, Ronaldo made 2. Oh, who gidi so ball ni more ball. But you need to understand why he's in the game. When he's with the ball and without the ball. On kita ball now, the movement, the positional awareness, you need to appreciate it. And it's only a matter of time. And send on a teammate, or Matias then the Portugal defender, he offers an option. So omu defensive set pieces, maybe a corner, free kicker, Ronaldo aerial presence, it is there to also contribute. In talk of Gonzalo Ramos, Gonzalo Ramos, if I be shame no more. The Ronaldo here without the ball, no, Ramos to me yet. He's not as intelligent as Ronaldo. Although in the age, he has more energy than Ronaldo. But even in fitness, at the age of 39, very few Portugal players need be number a better fitness level than Ronaldo Diawano. He eats well, trains well, or shani husu ye. Please let us be very understanding. Times and seasons. Time now, Ronaldo Bejini in Albon. A treatment me buy me say. Ronaldo na swap Portugal team. He's carried them all this while. How many Euros no be? Euros number 6.
Yeah, record.
And to a carry more, and through him, he was the inspiration when they won in 2016. Okay, no Makofabao and a final cry and then a share go no. But you need to understand the impact of Ronaldo. Our 2016 tournament in Modi. I am not a Ronaldo fan. I will not be his fan. To me, Messi is better than he is. But as some no credit to Sebi, Ronaldo's impact in the Portugal team. Obien who bet me I opa uniform CC. No mon koba against Romania. About the BC.
Almost say Portugal without Ronaldo no. Yana Gonzalo Ramos Mune Vitinha Mane Rafole almost mebo.
Vitinha was the best player in the game against Czechia. No Ronaldo in him. I'm okay. Ronaldo has changed. We're morphing into somebody who is now encouraging Czechia. And after my first game, once I make a sarcastic post to Facebook say, yeah, Ronaldo is not a team player. And I'm the picture Oko Hage Francisco Conchecha or by. Maybe what? Good. He is now serving as a father figure for some of these kids. Conceição go, Nimo be celebrating the Portugal team more than Ronaldo. Sa second goal normally winning. Yeah. Obien one any G Portugal team name say Ronaldo. So that Ronaldo na there a dream say and no a selfish or a self-centered no. I have seen changes which are positive changes Now he encourages. Rafael Leao Nyabo no say no. You see him talking to him encouraging no. And was uncle cross the bar. And first Ronaldo na nka miminim so a petulant or better to Ninsano. Now he was encouraging, born in same. So there have been changes. Let us understand this. Now. Let us look at him now. He won't give you apex performances. Because he is 39 years. Let's be very considerate about some of these things. The contest is Ronaldo yet 39. His biggest asset football was speed, trickery, and the dribbling and a shooting. He has the shooting skill. But and then because of the lack of speed to surface or the positional awareness and positional intelligence account. Finding you would definitely get Ronaldo to deliver.
Ronaldo become man you are something to know. Ronaldo BM since then. Stop that. Ronaldo BM since then.
So let us appreciate how Ronaldo has changed. Man you for now, for example, Ryan Giggs season. Ryan Giggs was a pacey winger full of tricks. Ryan Giggs in a career he was a solid midfielder known for passing. Football is changing. Ronaldo has changed. My goals no be brave. But definitely ne sonne ne dear. Yes, say opini only krano or wabache or bayache. He has better experience than most of these Portuguese players. Tournament you monitor out. Jadon Shaqiri if I no free buy or beshe go in Switzerland. You need tournament experience. And Ronaldo's tournament experience invaluable. Won't me measure our Portugal team. So let us respect him for what he has done. He is not my favorite, but I think he deserves more respect.
Wow.
Journalists no munjai de omoye no. They stop that.
Because who beside Nipana you are no.
First game we second game must answer. It's like pressing. I'm person forcing Ronaldo narrative be like they want to force.
No be go. Obaje man of the match.
I'm person I'm forcing no money.
No na mo 2014 World Cup mo ka say match tire na o fata that shot.
Koku Bonsam. I'm forcing no munya Ronaldo narrative be na Ronaldo or Portugal team no muntimi mbo or muntimi. Please stop that. They have won their first game and they are on course. Today, God willing, they will beat Turkey and they will move forward.
Where Emmanuel Amanfo say, I'm Pato watching a show live from UEW. Portugal must bench Ronaldo for the young ones to play. Emmanuel Amanfo and a Dubai. When you hear Oslo Snow or say, Ronaldo is still the best compared to most of our young forwards in the ongoing Euros. Afei when so say Massa Penaldo is finished. Your friend brain balls and a brain ball said bye. Was a fancy. Tell Michael that Ronaldo offers nothing to the Portuguese team. But I'm so okay to now call actually.
Oh, me and
brain boss message we. Okay to now call
be free to share your opinion. Me and family. But me no clear woman na catch on say in the Portugal team 90 minutes plus added on time. Omobo against Czechia. 2 players penetrated big chances, Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes. If you still underestimate Ronaldo's relevance, I told you, wow, good. Now, fancy. Austria team near Sports. And this is a story that has become successful because of one company's vision. In me fair Austria story and is the Austrian success story energized by Red Bull. Good. Red Bull a drink manufacturing company, but they are giants. So who ye Coca-Cola, who ye Pepsi, Red Bull is a third. Now this is a drink actually, the whole creation, everything started in Thailand. In China, no more Krating dying in the translated by English by Red Bull. So Nipa no shasi and say no no. And Shara can help us with how Oma transfer to become a global brand.
Okay.
And to the next one, we see a picture of Red Bull Nankasa and a Krating dying no and the Siono. So the same logo, but in Troyano and a danson, any a dino and a danson. In Tienfan is a Krating dying or more than a Red Bull. But a Yomukrum Kasa, and these people they love localizing their stuff. Good. Then Red Bull Lankasa. Now to the history of Red Bull. History near day. Krating dying no, it was a successful drink. As a top it was Asian put him ho. It was very successful, started in 1976. Then a businessman in Austria, Dieter Matchtek, a buy no say, oh, Suvia de oye, but can we transform success now when you're with Krating dying no into a global drink we are baby we are baby befa. And these are the founders.
Oh, okay.
And Charlio Uvidia, then Dieter Matchtek, they decided to transform a local drink into a global drink. And dear Ensana Kasayane the Ankas or no year and from the first start, that time man, Charlio Uvidia. And at the Obua mere transformation, Dieter Matchtek. And they omewuko, but their legacy lives on. The Uvidia family no, 51% of stake Red Bull and a Matchtek family no, and so 49% inti Abaye Busia Ejapade. Away from there. Now, Omobeya and Sana, Omobeka boom from the 80s in Edebano. They decided say one vehicle, our Modebe Ton and Sano, and we are seeing Obiehun, a true sports and entertainment. And they started making investment in either sports athlete and now say sports teams. And Omodian a cuts across Oko Hockey Mua. They have sports teams there in Austria, in Germany. Even in Germany, they have the Red Bull München, a hockey team. They have won the hockey championship for Germany. Even they finished second. UEFA. Yeah, gave any UEFA Champions League no. Europe, Champions League for hockey. The second home. They have an investment in Formula 1. And they above Max Verstappen. They belong to the Red Bull team. Started here engines near there. So Formula 1 racing, they are there. Motorsport, they are there. Football, they are there. Other sporting event, encompass it, they are recognized according to Olympics, they are there. But then the football why Red Bull has energized the Austrian machine. The Rafranek Etotonioma. Fancy, Enra. Austria lineup, no shall I bet me the 6 players either playing for Red Bull or having a history to have played for Red Bull. And then Austria Enra.
Okay.
In this tournament, players Nibia boy, Sandra France boy, no who died out of Pamecano. He belongs to the Red Bull tradition. Benjamin Šeško, Slovenia, Red Bull tradition. And team Bia Bekobiano, one year careful, I'll be a Red Bull player.
Now, Salzburg, no man,
exactly.
Leipzig,
Red Bull Salzburg, RB Leipzig, New York Red Bulls, Red Bull Bragantino, and Norway Brazil. Even in Ghana, they had the Red Bull Academy. Now also Gakopeya, and they are saying now to Enra Austria team no. So check it here. Who say players no omodi them. Nicolas Seavold and a number 6 JC. He was the best player of the match. Anameboa. Nicolas Seavold, a boy the Red Bull team. Wamo Academia, the Remua, and the Osinakai and Suwa Germany. Then there is a Baumgartner. Sharak, go back to the lineup. Baumgartner Shego Enra. Or Shego who say Odrimrika and Okobam Ralph Rangnick. No, or there's a coach good. Baumgartner belongs to the Red Bull family. Christoph Lima, Konrad Lima. Konrad Lima about the Bayern as a stance, but he's from the Red Bull tradition. And also at the Austria national team. Marcel Sabitzer, currently a player of Dortmund, but also from the Red Bull tradition. Then there is Alex Pras. Check substitutions in on the baby Philip Imwene, Edini Frimo. Pras belongs to the Red Bull tradition. There is also Romano Schmidt on the baby Baumgartner Frimo, and also belongs to the Red Bull tradition. It is 6 players Enra either started the game or climbed off the bench in the Beboma Austria in their win against Poland. Then Nipana Kaso Do Mwanwa alternate Nyomo as a technician. Ralph Rangnick. Rangnick belongs to the Red Bull tradition because, in fact, almost sporting success ni inano. Rangnick and the Costa established BBR from 2012 Deba by acting as director into the plan. Why are first so a Red Bull team no? A Rangnick, the vision, and then they actualize it. Now, how did this come together? Rangnick no Red Bull for no tradition dada. Now, the Australian national team were not performing. So minim say watch Austria before Rangnick da. They did not play very well. So what happened was that the Austrian national team they needed a new direction. So time no so now Red Devils way then they decided to get him on board to give them a footballing project. Now Rangnick by the best answer bet me I say Oko Austria, there were 2 big clubs. Austria Vienna and a Rapid Vienna. And Kakwe Kotokwane has Ghana. But they needed some team else as a third force. And then up by Red Bull Salzburg. And they are producing fine talent. If we can get them, if we can go through the Red Bull family, near whom players are eligible to play for Austria. And that is how come they've pieced all these together. And players, one, they are coachable players. Football then 2, they have a tactician who also understands say football does not need superstars.
Okay.
Rangnick mu philosophy no. Omunji this was Messi, Ronaldo, and Sanye. They believe that they need to have a compact team that is coachable. And a compact team that is very coachable. And Rangnick Edidi Jumana and the success. So the Austrian national team success, a national agenda energized by an energy drink company in Red Bull, and Red Bull is giving them wings to fly.
Mate, Mike Medasina, Mamma man for messages make a clear. Mumfan Chame voice in your crowd about this Mumfa and Chame. And I'm Mizabe.
Ronaldo
Babangida kick be against the Czechia for no. Okay, alhamdulillah. Yeah,
is Babangida. Wo na Canaan Naftali one of the on tiasem say Canaan the edikane de mintimi nkan da beto afa bia no ba bekan na o say one talk say mo beka say Ronaldo is not the best as Samojan is better for Ghana like Ronaldo a faking track blue was say senior he was better in the first match. And after Drew Solomon to say Ronaldo with one leg is far better than a fully fit Gonzalo Ramos any day, anytime. Nidia and so no. Kwaku Pascal say Ronaldo to score today. Where Bauer Meza says Ronaldo is still Ronaldo, a Meza from Ayakandai and our Denedian Abai. Where Bishop Joe Palmer, he says Ronaldo was a team player, encourager. He won't score a lot of goals, but would create space and changes for others to score. You guys talking about Ronaldo, Messi had a better changes against Canada, but no one is talking about it. But instead, you talk about Ronaldo or down so Ruben say Asabori is a gem in terms of football analysis. Superman from Ruben. When Asabori is talking, I don't want him to stop away. McAllister and identity and a buy. When so Obisu favorite player near one. I saw there was a favorite Messi.
No, between Ronaldo and Messi, me Messi. But my favorite player in your Mumubia. Johan Cruyff.
Oh, okay.
Obian what Tibo as in Nimbo Musi. Johan Cruyff.
Meza out there one favorite player no. Maybe Ronaldo na.
Why? Omiru. Omiru na obi anyam favorite.
Ajo haya.
Yeah. Favorite player pai we Rooney.
Why in the champion?
Oh nice.
Oh maybe there's Johan Cruyff.
Maybe favorite player pai Wayne was a Rooney.
France will be ana.
Me Omiru de Ronaldo.
Okay.
But me all time the Zizou.
Zidane. Okay, nice. Well, I'm into us and I'm in for messages no more real quick. Meza agenda against Ronaldo. Meza agenda against Ronaldo. Obeka some holy key. More key. Now no say breaking news. Are you for Germany for that crap?
Babangida.
I'm not trying for leakages in the about Germany.
Babangida me yadano.
Okano kwana mompe.
Me Babangida me yadano. Bani ni yebi na Babangida television na broso.
Oh, me man pay the crow. Yes, no crow in poise. No crow. Hey, Ronaldo second coming. The first is on Man U.
Oh, Mr. Babangida me penase.
Okay.
Na ni amaki tu ebi na ase.
Mate, and one at 10 bucks so.
Never just
Well, I say when you see Manuel Thomas say, okay, Manuel Calles, I say Ronaldo has 14 goals in this tournament, 6 and 8. I say when you see Benny Thomas say Sport Supreme, any player better than Ronaldo, any player better than Ronaldo is Ronaldo. When so I say happy birthday to my guy Kobe inside Jean, so he loves fancy too much. Your friend Elvis the talented and the buy. I say too sweet Anan Junior was say Argentina should leave Messi on the bench if they are saying he's old. I need to know. I say when so I say watching the show live from La Paz, Accra. Joe Ganaba and no fancy. I need Johan Cruyff career start at Barcelona and our day and so at the buy. More messages say I'm on focus so at the modern bar arches and so a day I'm on now. I'm on phone so the because I may be say I so far Kwadana Yabomudino when I so far always when you're the best of tournament. You can't shoot Bellingham near Kalamin Jamania Babeka a year just ada goulash no and I feel Musiala and so can but I'm saying me pege or me and some for goulash am but most a man for ball a year Musiala basopa so fine no. Okay. Well Derek Kwaku Janvise and Kwadana me and Sani Nano was say wait till Mainu starts playing. I say when see Brazil Bamini you Musiala.
I'm because I can be a boy man. Bambi ba bam bambi Bambi our life. I can be
I don't know how to say. I can't believe I well, so Kwanandia no obi so see entwen kwame many starts so Derek Uso no afa when so Leod Lama was a fancy pa Jude saying or Sam McLean senior call but Jama Musiala a Ferrer House Junior say Musiala fe Nana Yawa say the one who is a candidate for the Ballon d'Or is the best player is always linked to the Ballon d'Or and we are and as a Jude and Obeso Canano Gaucho essay. What's Bellingham doing there, Obisa? And I feel when so say, is Kante a joke to you? Yeah, can't Quadano Mesro. And I feel this guy don't watch Heroes, Charlie. I do know Nico Williams. I'm not sure he has heard the name before. Morgan say Nico Williams. So I feel when so say, where is Nico Williams? Derek Kwesi Okran say, take this fraud, Bellingham out. Musiala, Kante, and Jamal. Or say, fancy. Is that how you are? What is Bellingham doing there? Players like Kante, Nico Williams, all no come. Even more players perform better than him. You are not but an was it you are nothing but an English journalist. There's a red on the you never more. Omodi adene yakra no mo je ho na Kante yakwada
so mo heli kete sa who so small boy
Kante no ba Kante obi entimi ngofa ne mfi Saudi bi mu Kante obi entimi mfa ne mfi Saudi
onwa he so onye sango
on hardware
they say oyi Nico Williams say free Spain it will be difficult so be free Spain about England about
in their first game Nico Williams no ejasa
but no Christ account he was good.
No also account
yeah also
some come conversation among fan
in 2 games no
because their motor body should Bellingham
in 2 games
mama can ya man
but in 2 games no
maybe other goal ashaba
in 2 games me rate Nico saying Jude okay in 2 games Spain about 2
England was about 2
Nico was so saying Jude
so wo mate yen call break no me ba na ya ba beto aso mo za manfo bi say Hans Kofi de na no kra ye ba be di nkomo na ye won sericity nipa de nipa ba bi ko nipa mo boss but ya na dru ba bia aso bi timi fa wi ase born boss wi ase media you understand ya na ho ne ha adweno Hans Kofi say no mo so oba be ko obetu kwan kra
kwan of us who we cry. Abubo the details but this is a brief thing. On yonkon abesa na ofie. Ne yonkon na ye wedding and
Saturday.
Ana obesa na ofie ntin komodidi ma say o and ye aduane kakra. Na Hans wife yes o ye aduane. No si dey bi. Omukwa akodidi na aduane no mo ye beche. Nti omotuka no mo de kwa akodidi wo okọ we ya dadwen ho no. Oza omoton bush meat ni we. Omosan so some bush chop bar bi she o kanti amanfo de omofufo ne ye kama pa. Nti omokodidi wo no ma dane omo ho aba. Ene ne akwanhia no. Nti omodidi awie a omotwa omo ho omo ba. Ana sa issue ni se nti ye aduane no omokodi. Owo sisi aso. O say oye wedding nde. Owo ne sisi aso. Owo esisi aso. Ye aduane wo fie se o ebeche.
Oh Charlie, we ben coming young ka bia nka me
dey say omo pie ko baby ko no mo nsa ye nioma basa da bi they just went to eat car no use kura nya ne car Samuel Enzima baka then on one car ne papa CZ be 2 weeks ago say man in 2 car fanante
because of two kwan no
that mean say owo sisi ason o ti ni we dey no out tin sem bebre na yi a odwen wa on
say papa ne di kan sisi on one kasa na private car
or the details
o dey yan komra awrade mo nyina ho ban na obi abekọ but Jesus wow yan ko break emray
na mete se wo ba no se wo kọ Canada
woko okosuku
na yesi ajape aba no nso okọ nanso ono de okoye adwuma
me say amanfo akọ no enya gro
jaye no ho na de won kọ saa no
Express Group for ya
Express Group
yes Express Group obia na nia bre pese otukwa kwa ama no ne de wo de obekọ simple if you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Let's say a visit and now turn so Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany numa what they say ya juma so Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. As for labor, runabout and crying. Kanachi First Light, Tema Community 18, Lashibi Goy Filling Station, Sunyani, Silver House, our High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Tamale Teaching Hospital, Takrade Market Circle, and our offices. Our my bebre so telephone 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and ya what dropa, a ya draw. Yadro say mani peduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wa kwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia
Kanoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono. Wonwa and the time HH heba Mr. Edia bejaso. Akra wenye mfisia dumienu enumbi. Wapinfo eni oba wama akranufo enso enumbi. Time HH heba Mr. Ubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers. Any shop dodo na mu.
So pedudo to a friend 0244 417669 0244 417669. Time HH Heba Mr. Ejadro say FDA adje ejadien kratue atum.
The ones that now have toothbrush no. Why and toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Ninya Ashford dear. Not so evident no way.
Who that the evidence bang? And then Ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh sweetheart, Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya moku bi. Ashford Princess. And now bra could do so Ashford Galaxy. What dear na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now media no so Ashford Friendly.
Without Ashford toothbrush
my dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bow dodomi ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone friend 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They were so winning.
If I shall be a shot, you'll buy you.
Brother, and not to him.
What time about me see about Queen Wayne and say?
Bra, said your time about Mister, it's your Jimmy me fearful, and not the about ever so.
Really, no, this offending now.
Bra, so me cousin me the time about Mister Huadansia, we are singing now about Timinka, 87 malaria, where do any time about Mister?
And you go, dear, no more to want to meet any deal. What do any time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. The one Aquadano for any Aquada when you do you and son of the time about Mr. Drabino. Shasawako Hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever be than is Ziva, a woman. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a namu. FDA aji a judging cratoi at home.
Brakasa ye duabon waso a ne dwumedi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hienye pa enye brakasa nko nuaba ne haban bi te se kwunsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekwa animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaba yi binom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye de ye brakasa powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afri mpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako warning sushi yeti anopani anwumre wobra wodidi awie ubenya prekese powder to King's Walk Heba ni Heroes Heba Accra Okesi Drug Lane Dani Heba Kumasi Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ni Green Light Pharmacy Sunwane Cash and Carry Supermarket Asantwa Heba ni Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Heba Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 15 14 prekese powder aduane san yedro FD ahwehwe sankratu emu agiatum
Efiewura nom mo fam asomfa mekakra na enje sama bakrom mo amodan ho papai mo ensuoso no nom fam no amaho nyina frofro any leakages ahodo eham wo mu fie iPon2 contractors added the polystyrene insulation aba eno na babua medan na papai no ene ensu a eno nom dan ho amaho nyina frofro no eto nyina betwa iPon2 contractors say what to blocks na wia enhia so be plaster kra bi omo wo fiber cement plastering mortar ye dey fa dan ho nyina enhia so be to cement ontwa anwia bia na wonhia painting so esanse iPon2 contractors at the fiber cement plastering mortar no efa ho wia ebe te said ya painting dan na wiempo enti dan ho be ya so na ha fefefe iPon2 contractors ama sese de ne ma yefo e de ma fie wuranom ne bo nso da fom na efe wo de your dan so echemfie pi na emfa ehyew bia so e ma dem iPon2 contractors are expert in construction interior and exterior decorations e wo fie ahodo nyinem de hia ni so be from 0555 118684 Hwehweyen
ewo Abrepo Junction ship mu a eben JP filling station
iPon2 contractors wo we die enso bia no nom ye dan biem na dan ni nyina so be ye faafi bo Regional Games 2024. Wole Monko. Ghana's all-time top scorer, former Black Stars captain, Samojan, the baby jet at the All Regional Games 2024 edition of the Beshishaso All Regional Games, a mini Olympics. Just a man tam doing sia walk. My Ghana muno, women now be see a can emu ebi. Now the Tiani said, we are babuno, so your bar and now Bema when you finish here a do a tree air corner. You are can see outdoor. Ebi any football, volleyball, arm wrestling, boxing, athletics, basketball, table tennis, and a lawn tennis. Soon Musa Gremubia Uyadia, but what do you call your website? www.allregionalgames.com. Neko register Emma Omantamu. The Uya registration, Ebia Ogana card, and now a passport or national health insurance card or birth certificate. And on how to register. So your registration here, you be more data, or the back Mantama woman no acquire justify your inclusion. Umadimo Sanipe, Mantamo Ebefao, Edu account one final tima, what they bought the grand finale, Ebebaso 4th November, Engrano Eho, and a trophies, medals, and ya Chedia Odua Dasono, Mantam Nina, Abishia, Nomadia Feso, and Benefosia Magania Magashia, and you Wamagaho, so Benjamubi Afre, 0267 084048. Jumedie, so Peso Swasini, and now sponsor. Call your website www.allregionalgames.com. All Regional Games 2024. And Wole Monko.
So wallpapers, papa OP wallpapers, and American for amount. So wallpapers, decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say perhaps auto. Baby bia unya wallpaper, dear do jume biano. OP wallpapers, Efro. Yama wallpapers, macho blind curtains. A band of bedside lamps and so OP, mount types, or mount shapes. Colors out nina. Ubenya biato ewana sweho. Say open LED backlight, above flash screen a chia, and also OP, so self ring lights, I do phone bishim, OP wallpapers, and a bema self ring lights. OP, Ewo Kumasia Doom, first floor, Nana Kwesiajman building name, Tafo GNTC building, first floor, and a chronom or barrier on the market and a DNM. So open wholesale and answer retail, any OP, any in South free OP, our 0540 353750.
The Mama Kwababa, Gentleman Dental. Gentleman Dental Clinic, you do my dear, and say, BCC was saying, now your boy was saying, by Amawonum, and so Ati, and I say, was saying, animal young so far and to my part. If you fix one, no, and I say, you have friend a permanent one, no, and also you see a ultimate aim to give, and no, and your friend a PFM bridge, and I say PFM crowd. I feel you sign a cleaning services about your profession, your friend is killing and polishing. Say, India and near my be as a cinema, said you Okasa, it's me, my pampa, and I the Ebu, no, Oba Gentleman Dental, yet Nina be a Gentleman Dental Clinic, your Koforidua, Central Police Station, and Chanwa, and I would do and kind so sway you nungwa, and atomic down, Domekwa being a runabout on so, and I would do Takwa, the pipe one, traffic light, and a pipe one, Yannick OGN Bank, and with the same premises, and a Kachiman so your magazine market a Suwa, or Anase opposite AY Ahmed, and I would do Kumasi Abrepo Junction, Total Filling Station, traffic lights now, and if G runabout on free Total Filling Station, I have brought sign on a video, a year free Eda Juada Popem Eda Memeda. With me, Afreya Humano, it was 055 913 9582.
You listening to me on the radio. I know exactly what you need, and I go sort you out. But first, a quick introduction. Maybe the connection man. I'll make things happen. Whether you business, fashion, or the latest trendy down, I go connect you. I know when people connect, big things they happen. I am the plug to your plug. Anything you want, I go show you where options they line them up for you. You want download or you want stream? Link up. I got you. I conquer everywhere. From circle to Kikitia. If you come out to Navrum, you also to Kita. Techima to Kumbungu. I'll be the link between you and the next big opportunity. It be me where I go connect you, make it happen. Oh, you want to know my name? I am Telecel.
Switch to Telecel for the best value voice and data services and connect to the things that matter. Connecting dreams, connecting goals, connecting passions.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Yeah, Kojensa, no, you might was cowpoint.
Akwa yero ho ate na me bo wachi do. Enko. Akwa. Akwa still akami no chitu. Me na na wuju ne di so obetimi a che. Obeti no se. Ne papa ye. Na aggressive no was. E was so obetimi akwa yero ho ate na me bo wachi do. Enko. Akwa. Akwa still akami no. Ebe akwa. Erade. You know ho? Akwa. Under 2.5 na kwa. Akwa. Wedi amwa. Otito. Misro. Akwa so leble. Akwa na atizigi nana de. Otito. Me na na wuju ne di so obetimi a che. Obeti no se. Ne papa ye. Na aggressive no was. E was so akwa yero ho ate.
Kakra bende de amiase. Mzee anajumi kisi samai. Mzee anso haju yo.
Owa bi jejua.
E o wo twanyu mo wa.
Owa bi jejua na. Zero si shebe ni boss. Na bi na zero si de beti aze.
Baby boy. Bambi awalai. Bambi. Ya kabiri zalani. Kabelao. Bambi awalai. Bambi.
Shara chama mwade woro muluzwa.
Ufi zovizo na beya ezi awodi.
Ai. Ala ofi ani ami mezeno yo.
Ofi ami mizema yo le bazu.
Hey asemo.
Ya wadu Bambi. Hey obre. Ka ezi awaje. Why lutaki ejuale ye?
Meze a video bi na no she boot muze.
Ela yu abe tu.
Picture luta. Ela luta beji di say no.
La rapper wa ja yo bala.
Oh, Sharak, me video be say no WhatsApp.
Really? Like wa ja yo bala. Luta.
And you look at
season.
Right. Ba ko bo se see so bo bu nti.
Okay. Fees obo bit for farmer. Why? Na ma criminal kwashe boot man aso so oye rap so oye ragga so dey. Ayi meza.
I na make an our track so. Akomia do good. Nebe yefa agronto nchen.
Hwe, yefa agronto nchen. What they are going to turn chago.
Oh, last time you call studio. Say so good fees.
Oh yeah.
Mezano nyunto.
Oh yeah.
Ora pay good are you pa.
Akomia good.
Rapper pa le theater.
Oh you good.
Odo ye we.
Aye mama sumo ana. Eni mama sumo o. Mama sumo.
Odo ye we. Se wa.
Ma anyway good no. Eni abuma to see the acho. See this the area carry model match music
good.
And was a woosmo.
Good.
Passion or talent or here coaching.
Okay, but mini brand money be on my base 16 bars. Mama
Bambi back.
I was saying Bambi there.
Acapella. Oh, you fashion fridge.
Mas mama nyamo jwana na obi ayenya ye ra we don't tell we na de Bambi za ana eza Fancy Martin Mercona, your bomber de for officer to us all. It's me, Air Farmer, the Asher, send your Martin Daddy on the 5th July, a bomber de na Democracy Capital. It's me, Aram, Nana, your catchers here, Coco Pajmadi on Tuma, Nano, Eddie, your Papa Muncomono, and Arwani HMO Banda constituency and Epin Pa, or bomber de MPO Nidino, your friend Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, a bomber de Dinkomakra on the Democracy Capital, bomber de Church and Sema, Eddie Niamau Dona Ramna, Seropin Pano, a bomber de Ninsemijai.
And therefore, this Democracy Cup, we strongly believe Mr. Speaker is not joking, and we are not joking. Mr. Speaker has been able to succeed in bringing all the mighty men that I used to see. When Stephen Appiah and Co were playing the Italian and Tiwa and this thing, there was only one television set in my village. But today, because of the effort of Mr. Speaker, I'm seeing Stephen Appiah seated there. St. Johnson, I'm seeing you seated there. But these are people, there was only black and white. In 1991, there was only one black and white television set in Banana. And we all used to go and queue together with the chief to watch Italian. Ghana, we are all so soon, we've forgotten. But today, every household in that village or that town owns a television set. Today, we've been able to interact with my brother John Pinsel. He goes there to scout for players. The Speaker, this is because Bono region is the most region with the most comparative advantage in terms of soccer in this country. Mr. Speaker, there is evidence to show. Even in the Premier League, we have Insuatraman Stars, we have Adriana Stars, we have Bofakwa Star Tano, we have Bechen NC, we have Brekun Arsenal. Even the women's soccer, we have Ampindakwa Stars in Techima. Mention yours.
Atianuya Komaro ni Echima na cheze preparo e pomo dia ni bo amane madadi mpa bono mpata na ne teams no wa shase bobo stars no eso so se bo aman hihye ne koye pa etimi ere mom ne ero ne de ye ko Brekum Chelsea aso 2023-2024 league ne ko ere premier ne top scorer ne Steven Amankuna na Amankuna didi nkomo akra na je no twi ram no obomo dia local base radio station ba kwa form akwaba ena no ne omo kasa na didi kan no Zanse season when Ancaso no ne G go kino season Ancasa sena ne city edema say no bomo de nkomo ne jai
me kese tembia obobo season bia afibia ne na san what I say to bobo na unya ne nyina pepepe what I say ntino ba me fi kotoko ba no mi nse bia si na sisi what bia go kinsa nyankopon onye me da bia meka ota nso aso so what football ne sa na tie wa nse me tieni pa no a kofi kasi di no be bechi a work hard what I say work hard ya ade a wo pebia yere wo sabe me abobo de me ne da problem what I say aduma na me yere ba bia makwa me nya ade ne ho na se me den if ko so na me ko season ne me ne ye ko fi the great season
Atianuya Komaro ne pomo de etimi to Ghana after no na ye to aso bisa arzedi ayi o try ye local league ni ma to aso abojuma na obepe zo be sankra ne mam no wawura mu amano ne ano so nkomo no se no bomo de jai.
Oh, high note ko. See a business. Sanity. A business ne. I don't even kasi biya kwa na CBC. Ghana league is things fine. Has kotoko no biya de. Biya is kase what I say. I determined se biya o kase na biya ni management no. Me den. Ba kase biya si a hen. Ti ono dia. Yeah, biya ba. No be biya ko. Kan so ni kan mata ga ba nje aja football ne sanity banka minya sa France wonu sa dinum. Yeah, good yipa. Me ansa me ni kan ga. Me fa ma adwene ko sa na ma no so. So what na wo kan. Me hu mi a ontimi kase biya e biya si na sisi. Me ti akura madwuma na me yo. Adwuma na sabamfo kan na enso nti sawa hu uni ma bi okoyere okoti asa no so wase wati se ni pa se no be this dabi
Atianuya Komaro Steven Amankuna hebo moderi jai chezo nya France oni Saudi obibia na eze oni ahwema obibia skana nkasahye ebeboa ma ne ma deda ye pre timiara man after no eze no uginam na abobo na eze ye ya ni na akọ refio akọka wadwen ache no na sa suban no konfozu bufu ntentem ya na mboa ma ne ma nkoyi mfama game no na ogokosia sa suban no we sa na otie.
Oh, abufu ni ma fa me nyako jina park ne so me be me ko afri ho na me no me ko ka hwe ko wa ikeke senka bo na me buka de bi me di ka hwe ayi keke di bia wo hu no rashi ko afri so mo say na wo mu ade na wo ko afri dabi yenko di atem ehwe
Atianuya Komaro ne pomo de etimi edi rama ne bo amane madadin pastor yera su jamu ebo ejuma enso ewo Ghana league ni ma na no ade ana FC sama tese bo mo de agi league na na apini kohwe orwani chemo Central Region Patamwa na jese Patamwa ye feni yinasin hona ne branti ye feni Sedu Abubakar Dauda o jamu bo ejuma etimi edi ema bobo kwe from FC sama tese Sophie na esi ona ye feni Otega di no na homecoming na anu akoko du ye no fancy ma ye tie feeling ne kakra Ati amo ye koma na jezoro ni HM ewo patemwa ye freni na sin hona ni branti ye freni Sedu Dauda na jeso bo edwuma etimi RMFC Samates after so G League no and I home homecoming ya bodwa pa erisha branti no na aduwe ne ya na ka bibicho bi on patemu no oye key players na abo edwuma na ye stars ya na eze fazi ball no wa hwa boni ye na ya ba wadi kro ni hwa mo pa.
Oh yes because una oton kro.
Yeah, because we zero mo sia ba be show una oton kro ya na sheka ya wa trinity a ne me da dan ko man ni ya o body gas no so na
won chen no. Oh nice.
So boga de kakra ba fie so we zero mo sia
wa hwe kro na ni mo
nyampa aba wa show mo ni mo nyampa.
We say the first player from
as I board do the kind sala no what I'm for it is Chitaru ala go
play Chitaru.
Oh where so what's that as you be
okay why the free in Asina waje Ghana
kaza dey bia wo hunie kro e beto onye no fazi ala be boa Ghana league e boa enye no how would you say
me ya support abudi because chimo bi so ka say bia ho no free a awaji league ne bi da
say ya no yeah man mi be o say fella la debe o say there bi azu ni ma ko bi bia
topic there o de make kan who say later
no said who Dauda and I was a reporter for the boy the general supply Yakubu Haki captain had the ma BBN Gold Stars now we didn't come on now on the shootout on a Mike on the Luther Casano Chese league last season by Western one media manager this season Asamba Western or Samates Aje a chance next season no it drew almost so na say na Mike Bisa or Bobo de Timmy Yasemano
Bisa next season ana
the ama you say nyame adoma next season edu yeso because Western North ni Western region no last season no mediama this season Samatex ntiyen so ye de ato ye ho so ansane ye ba fi se den a ye se esun yeso di next season ya e be wura ntino your target I set your mind on.
Enti sana mo papa mu amo breaki.
Elti no ye command no na chese Yakubu a captain de ma Bobo kwa Jeffro mo BBN Gold Stars abomo de area to yani na boa man e ma de ye pre timi edemo me bem dan lad former Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko mo goalkeeper na dan lad a cheche mutama no ye juma Krobia edu bebunzo lusu ne sport na e ma Frederick Kasai baba be take over na ono a cheche na no komodidi mu no say no den semi jai.
I remember I started losing that position when I came from the Chan tournament right after. So I didn't see it coming truly, but that is life. Normally, things will happen without your notice. It's part of the job. Everybody came to Asante Kotoko to work, and we all came to make Master Asante Kotoko greater. So if my colleague will play and then we will win, why not? So for me, it was normal for me. It's part of life. In all my national team that I've played, normally I go and meet a lot of goalkeepers, but at the end of the day or before we start the tournament, I'll be the number one. So
Elti no ye command Ibrahim Dalat e bo mo de ri tu ya jo ko China ba no na akiri na e defi ne du bia football no sa prepare ni si metie tu G2 no ahwe na wako anim na aboa na ne ma de da dimpa etimi ara ma store on Krobia Kumasi Asante Koroko didi din komo na otwimu ne baba beto ya so almost 22 players ni ijo mo kan fi mo team no aswe na edu amanfo so ane aka ya no ntie ko ene ose kwa me junior koko didi komo ene bi dan say azen kra ye ba fi no ne ma bu aye nhye dan form sa as compared to mono mon penso no na kotoko no mo bo ase de na musie ne ma ne nefu no e dan so na so ne sen se no bomo de ya no
Abu Dhabi and the generation we generation no e far better e mo wa ye generation really far generation we cap ni mo wa o ja ne boys no ye de o papa na ebo ye de sema na ebo ana kola no mo bo ye ska o ye passion mo di bo David and you say you na wa ye the professor ni o ba ka se u je na idia ye ti bo na kotoko ni e ma e san ni o fi je o mo de ka o ba ni e bo so you play I know the say we show this year also go the yawo also Asante Mayo we need to pass we dey bo dey say we play no we Japan to say e ye ta dey say
Eltia Roya Command Yose Kwame Junior, former Krobia Kumasi Asante Korokom left back no D etu jani nebwa manema dadi impaired my MTN Free Cup niama didadia there's the grand finale in the area Nyambo China University of Ghana Stadium 6 p.m. Pepe na Jumadi ne Koso bofo akwatano ejo mana so no mo eni tima Jeffrey mo Nsuatreman FC etimi area abweni na munkomo no nesere ne mesiti na Eric Alagi Dede general manager Jeremy Nsuatreman no ne Mike Din command the tip off and obizaze na motivation bi wom seni siti e gwa fi no ejuma o maye na no edimpa o mo de kwakwa ko romo final no no akasa bo mo di nkomo say no de nsem ni jai.
Of course players no you did this what you need to do. They catch almost say o may mbo de say the club will not go through what they went through last year. They started season, they started the year, but along the line of results in Chiaka. And in the second round, we bounced back strongly and were able to finish the season in 4th position. Michael, so Mecca and the the players no motivation. That be motivation. They are self-motivated. And that's what the players are self-motivated. They call so a couple semi-final match against the now, but some are so and I mean who said captains and the men, and the boys and I meeting. We meeting for close to 1 hour. The following day, we did here on the day of the game. No Kuma made match and the sign by him. We meeting. Okay, after the game, the Bikusa captains and they said, "The meeting then are normal. No, you. The whole meeting now. I'm not catching on say." And yeah, 1 month salary and the back of the board. On the year of the first last season, we would be semi-finals and we will lose to the final. It's for them to be taken serious. There's almost one step further. Now, I will make sure that we might be at the finals. In the finals, we shall see it. And we will meet you over here in the
Eltia no ye command e Frederick Alagi Dede Pomo de Rijani ne bo man ya madeda di impretimi ere man tinyambo chna Orwani Chemo University of Ghana Stadium ewo Legon na chese 6 p.m. Pepe local derby tano bofo akwa ewo sunya na Nsuatreman Orwani Chemo chuma si kroma Nsuatre hono monso ne base nti enuanu mienu ntokwa na omo kwa akokona abwa man ya madeda di impede I remember that fans already America Church and school finsense any man say dem zenra yanti asem de uzan school video boni di local no kofuni miye pa obe show sisi
on Sunday be out time monitor commentary na betini di use oni Ghana
obe show sisi use oni Ghana
no ankwa de
obe pusu sisi obe pusu Ashanti Gold Mediema Iduana Stars Legon City National Under 17 National Under 20 Under 23 and a local Black Stars emzenra yanti asem de na ohwe sele na emesi kona ya na arehopa ade jemu nzem de obi ani mo gize nyame
David
ize nyame
yankopona na de
Mbappe obi teacher no cheche na me hu yanka na say but that might be not an issue no the na so pay ni atwa kwa fu ni ade na so bi share nkom so kwa fu ma
edua
bi abona kunu nja adwuma no once you tini fio
so koduana
you free wa be boni tima wa wu
so kodia ala wi edua
ene de be boni tim ko
bia edua ntia hye ne mpo ya tetenom de to odon no top say no woni nsei
ene
muni be hwe
ne papa le so obese
that's
onumbia shela enti de oil say otobia na no hwie egu malt bottle mu onum malt na no so
Faziba Kobat Bishop Atapo is a special birthday we made for room Emfa Emma Linda Aduche is a fine lady pa fine woman pa no ti happy birthday nko Emfa Manyamisha papa Bishop Atapo kunese nko Emfa Madvazi ma me sina
Matiabu
de akibia
ade ide ha dwen pa ha dwen be na ya to aso ha na ebe no so ana afa kos mbeza ma memra ho arubenya sempe o
Mame enwish me nua ketua happy birthday. Me nua ba.
Nua ketua ba.
Oh, me nua ketua.
Do du achi.
Rama di machi kra. Rama Ekufuado. Rama Ekufuado. Nyame hira no na o ma ne nkwatenten na.
Na nua ina zo ketua ro.
Oh. Fasi di maya. As I want to work out just deliver young class.
Yeah,
class.
Oh wow, very nice.
It's a Rama Kufuado no. Happy birthday. Nyamema nkwatenti na nyini be mobapa. Na mienja kontase kan yi kama. Na bibia under the Aminshra.
Well endowed.
She's
well endowed.
Well and oh, Ramadi
Munyamo na so.
Ramadi well endowed.
Clean na isa Nyankopon di na chi. No sanso di nanim.
No sanso di nanim.
Tell us what the menim za munungu mo. Di mechi sa Jafadum. Ara from bebe. Why you crossing this samo?
Oh, we are to gospel. I want yes.
Oni menim za munungu mo pomebe. Oni mechi sa Jafadum pomebe. Onche sa nyom. Wabu amia mamenya media na nenya memeda wase. Wabu amia. Oya mite.
Wabu amia. Odiara.
Oya nyum na meto.
Kabo kola mu ku na hwe.
Fancy. It's just unfortunate. Asifem. Ka obi ani ma de chemu nsema. Me sure say anka ebi mo be hunu de oda omani man sana nko betu anamon bi omatu. The circumstances surrounding accident no ne de boban obi abenya ne de every single person asem say obi a won the part of story that about. But the SCBA no Hasko Finan and him, dear man, see. And he see. He's the only one that knows. He said, the Akabi on in Yamintamo. D.
Nanam Pedua Nyumbi, a mother, my name's Wetty and Yumna. Aquentifu ya o moda or da na oja me say ni adrafu the point is
no park my pa
aquentifu no say kaso dobi yo wa ya na bi ne mo ntiase ene ye adofo mienu o mutu kwan o mo kwa yie na o makọ yie no na o makọ dry bibie we wo so o mo da na nka de choma asanso aba na enti fasi a sad story that is. You see, a CCA, once Ampedu Diano, a story all kind of Bemo no surviving accident by Kum Nedofua, Nanko Babe Wino, Ajoa Fuano. Yes. Was about Kabna Yabuabi. Good. Inti Aquita dear kama pop. Amanko no soon you. Tuzanka Hans the baby at to say. Oh, I saw back count say, you remember boys no be no. And Tika Hans we a year nadam for Idia, Nanko no so Raplanechia. O Jayo, no call Germany, Akobone Bo, there's a Zika and so a Befia, Sadeway, but you can't explain. But Hans Kofi is actually a true embodiment of a Mediama spirit. Mediama, Moses Ametino. It was for locals. Say, ye bet obey Bibia, a bete was a mine, and a takwamay nim. So the best will be one, Obenya, a local bred player. Na, or no Abebo club, no. I represent say oh media my dear minia and the aye nia ba ku nie ntisa de aye nso yem fam pian mfanko so true Hans Coffee ball with Metro Stars then from I think from Metro Stars no call Lions Heart of Lions and san oba media man na time Moses ebeto Kesbe no dane no media man no so he was one of the main faces of a club na is a takwani no dump him no free media man so yet from dumping pepesa Inti de ton team na no. Enum an or de be media mana or sound so bash good mobile de obeya Legon cities anyway and so back can buy. So he's a source of pride at the ma omo water kwano. Say ya hu ni pass ye nua ni related to so omnye obi o water kwa Hans Kofi ototo na say. Wow. Yeah, and even including the MP Mrekuduka. Onim Rekuduka to say, I say, excuse me used to say whether I need the attempt, but nam quite so pepe. There are me and Rina, papa. So it's quite unfortunate. Some of these things you can't actually explain. I know one year Sizuka, 2 year diane. Fancy. I will not be the best person to advise any sanko. They will not cry over them. Yet, I say, crab, I put me bushe. And two because I need sanko, only them can base what if he's one him thinking. Or if you can't him the so The only thing is Yemebusiana Yako. That is the best we can say. And Yemebusiana Yako. And yet two pleasant news. Just recently now, Legon City's former goalkeeper, Ono Shrenenkwa, another former Legon City's player, Ensra Shrenenkwa. It is very bad. And club no suya momo yako. Ebusiana club no suya. I think these are not good moments at all. And good moments at all. Bia behu. Banka onim kwanya obefa so wene da obewu a. Nanka wa prapre chese ho kama ba. Esi impofrim. Tu do yare kra no nim do obewu. O yare kra dampema wonim da obewu. Nti esi impofrim. And ma wontumi ntoto nkra nkra chire nti obi kai na last engagement with you as na dachi da kra me ni di nkomo se kra na me nim se dachi say na ba be sanka e anke ya to nkra ye di nkra na ye papa mu preko. So it's painful.
My serious because
it's painful.
Very only was more fine na me dey.
Fancy ya obano Bana can know about it.
And me imagine assembly on Boko that channel.
Because life no I'm some Dawson. And said na ye did home common and sad you in a bar. On shadow who by be a free bar and on shadow and tears yet. But ya konani with media mabusia and you obia in one way or the other. Hand some when yajibia because consistently but needing or a year commentary nim abra no watimi ahye go and sa na be boaye but aya na yem so no ya so odinti no be tight to see because se bibiansi ya e be hard say o papa be ka say masizi uka me ma wontu ka
akwaje obi de
so ho and eno ne ade a otwa won chera ntiase na obuza ho questions bebre say then na papa ne be hunti o be ka say da bi
I can't be collide there. And we have van and answer then.
Yeah, back on the van, the best
highway.
Yeah, takwa the coin.
So speed boom.
Yeah, speed boom.
Sanyo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Can't remember now where are you?
Oh, mo pia sinchan baby kwa. Police for the buy lo mo pia sinchan. Mo pia.
Emo day.
Best re ashenka for the side mo nya botre kakra.
So na so toso a
mo nya botre. Takwa de nsuo top a.
No dear.
Takwa ne takwa nsu daw. A ball from 130 ko bia nsuo ne begu.
Wow.
Yeah, nsuo ne begu. Nti takwa de nsuo to. Nti ebesere ashanka for ni sunya botre kakra. We no ntimi ntu mo bebre. Ntimi ntu
mo be ntu mo na kwa kwesi say.
Unfortunately, ka woni mkwan ya be fast wa badia.
But the other can there obi anwanka.
O say
the other can
no confirmed cash out.
As a woman na obi a
no confirmed young confirm is obi ewu na obi free mu from that particular way. That is it. Ntimi ntu anye nya botre e wo kwan ne so ye ntu ye hofo ye nya botre
fidie de kodie ba ya o
nya botre
Sompa Sports
sam komo we na no ana me di ra won say make sans go for your local boy me dear my pride in a way ye didn't komo bi say interest in our league na ekofom ya za man for mo follow your league ni follow your clubs na ekofom good matna si din na madwen ho. And I think one way to whip up interest so be say me boboku ni amfa ne say baby ame wo no minya local boys ni be mienu miensa na omni mbo ne bo no mu ra team ni mebo apa
yeah
aya na ebo
enye so phobia keke
yeah
ba say bia te say Adriana Stars yeah won doma for boys say bia secondary school from boy out so peja ba be fam ti ono no amanfo nim no hood no mu dada
exactly
so say unyamu mienu kra ba beshim every Sunday bia no one afo busuafo ye kwa kohwe kotoko house of folk same anya sa
good say nansia na Legon City me say Legon City bibia ni Go Stars ni Accra Lions boy no so offering favours
not central
yeah no me can bibia ni there na once Accra Lions supporters be Accra Lions ni bibia ni Go Stars but last season ama a croppy mubo say hwe krobi ɛyɛ ɔmo de ɛyi banner kɛseɛ by so ɔmo bɛ support ɔmo nua
ɔmo ɛne enough boy bi na
bi so hwɛ bi wɔ yi viewing center bi match viewing center bi kai me refi boy ni din. Why I am advancing this agenda ne say fancy blasters ebo no mo bo baba yara ohu asafo boys ni bi o ye ba be supporting na nuama NS nuama local boys a pejadru stage bia they become heroes to omo communities and a source of inspiration. I think it should be an initiative say me wo oboase a na oboase go fields wo ha. There is a quota for local boys or munim born eba. Yade omo be rabo boku anim. Na ya peje omo de akosro. That thing should be there. Me wo Kumase na kotoko nie Kimfaisa nia. A quota allow for local boys who are very good to enter the team. Na yem peje omo fendru stage B. More na club netesano. One, you have players who because of where they are committed to the club. Most of the times they say, oh, players no moon show commitment. How's the folk? They say players no moon show commitment. I think that in your local boys no mote baby omo free no mote asie ye at the club nasia. Onya odosron kon the ball club ne boa club and then two club ni sunya support from that local area now communities no and so the peja club no ediko nenim. And to a win-win situation. Boy nankasa the don beba. And a club now, cause a boys was a dog and the bebo club. No, it looks like of late, too many foreigners are dominating clubs who are in locations. Any sanke bazin membet na hanye any tribal way be. But I think there should be more local boys from Kumasi. And Kumasi no, you were Santifo wom, you were Fantifo wom, you were unlawful wom. So it means Sawuti Kumasi, it doesn't necessarily mean that we are Santini.
Yeah. So boy, good. When you know
as a local boy, or a certain level of fanhood, fans be duwechi. Omo de babe tawechi. Nansia has ne kotokoboye. So who says he be?
I will be say Nana Kofi Babil and Kofi Asma of Mediama are products of a community gala in Takwa.
Good. In two bones a Babel for Akabi the same na Akabi so similar. Nansia has ne kotokoboye fancy. And then the nya boys say omo be tie or say sibechi. Omo de banner kesiaba. Ana wa so yes on so boy no.
Yeah.
Omo no omo obo Accra Lions and amebo. So if imagine say anko obo kotokobia sa omo be tie na chi say Accra Lions abent omo ba be no. They will come every week because of that boy. So our club should make sure say they will have first priority in course
sports
and can mom na what first priority so bet me assign no and yen fane nye gidigidi fane nko has. Let us create such now yen fan whip up enthusiasm ne following no for our local league no. There should be more club boys dominating House of Folk and Great Olympics and ya obi of free tamale obi of free wa obi of free wenchi obi of free no ba be dominate has omo nya dom obi free takrade way no abakotoko omo dos wo mo amenka se me bimbo. But if they are dominating at the expense of a local boys take support in so
Mate Medasi. My family course no, but real quick, way back. Happy birthday to Eddie Kobe and your birthday every show. Happy birthday, one guy. Or on some far and fair show in Eddie Kobe. Oh yes, Kobe to be I'm sure. Yeah, be giant. Well, as Jan's toothpaste, Jan's toothbrush at Daroma 0551 931 931 0548 931 931. My family course real quick. Hello, caller.
Hello, Sport God.
Yes, sir.
My main town will be Japan. We're going now. So fine, you with my family. I'm going to back up there. Middle of the band, man.
Okay.
Sport God. Yanko Fire, man. So I want you to see in a banner here. A better house of food and paying for them. So, Mumfan, Papa, any place, Papa, Yamia, man, next season. Or Madame Mawatala, I get a fancy. You could get me at the time. Now, could you get my head? Our new season, you
wow, Matimida say hello.
Yes, sir.
Opening yet you.
Yeah, first of all, there.
Yamiadum, now where?
Yamiadum. Where you are about what was you doing out of it? I look at the free coaching class and the child put that to the tune and I would just say me.
Kaka Kenya has spoken to for a matter of Mumpa Presa, Omuya Kama. Now, coaching is the management, Obuguna, non one permanent management. I don't be as many people at Yakuyama as spoken to me. Let us say.
Okay, Yarasi, hello.
4 1 7 5 3 8
Hello, caller. Hello. Opening Yatun can eat you.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Opening yet you didn't maybe I can say free.
Oh, me did the chairman one transfer me very showman.
Chairman, Yentio.
Mamechia the Carlos Messiah.
Okay.
I can't make any I can't support. Yeah, better say and telephone to where you demand. Now, I am more fast than the 100 hearts and the first and the Yamika Moyaba.
Whoa, Yatse Yarase from Brahalo.
Hello, Fancy.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Opening.
Opening your first August free.
Your family go find me because you're for coffee.
Okay, yet you.
Fancy, your football now, your bono. Yam Pamum penny for now, or more years so. I almost would think the league you have fancy. Just in the league, you that. Opening that's it.
Okay, let's say say Obaso, Yemfa for free. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, your first August free.
Come on, thank you. We're 5 p.m.
Okay, yet you.
Sports day also number 1. Then the team. Kakra na kan say Ghana board here. Who dey try obi pikwa beba. Won pesi kan shebo. Won pesi kan shem. Won say won discuss it with na yakope stadium. Esa yen timi ko enim. But the corner has won ko Africa kwa obi ankai. Won timi ko. Bona mo ye ma sama ko na obi aye. Enti na Ghana board go na eguru. Won pesi kan shem. Enti won pesi kon da papa. Na won timi scan fan say board na board ni jembre.
Yes, we had asked peace, Obaso. Hello, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. We didn't baby I got free. Still, yet you.
Let's say have to focus for sir. See na query. Yes, sir, ma, Mumway, Nakino, and selling Yama supporters. No, yeah, hi. You dear Yapa, Makotoko, is a Kotoko Moma. You only have almost 3. The best has in 3 for them. The month of Salagale, Coso, and then they Angala for a more 100 media, 102 Salagala, my media.
I say, hello.
Oh,
yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Opening with Dini Baby Aga free. Maybe I show it to you. Hello. Okay, too bad. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're from August free. Oh.
来电号码
Went to me. Hello, caller.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, but good morning. Let me say.
Nyame adom now so e.
Mpacho me kase free bo say ampa me. Bidia ni sikanti ni penso ya me.
Sikanti yetio.
Hello.
Sika openi kasa yetio adaroma.
Aha. Me kase free bo say ampa me. Na bidia ni sikanti ni penso ya me. Ni penso ya me. Hello.
Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
About your yetio.
But let's have a benefit from the Omomoa team on the normal top players. And but team on intimate Pona, Ball normal born in the interim stadium for Shabo. We may have the half of 24. Now, the Malians contract no Omo and sign a man and sign a team on my life.
Okay. Mate, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Opening your first August free.
And if I pack on the Casafi, a German, the man,
Kwame, it's you.
I'm a person can say, Dana Lake, you know, and then I am Brand Casa, like young local players or movie, maybe a team Nankasa. It's a good idea for Adam motivate supporters in my team, the map of Parkman. I say. Now, Lafakonya was actually Adauda Mohammed, former Portugal striker. A minute next week, club was wasting with last weekend. Organize Galaxy 6 communities. I had the Panya mission of also. I have players so much to Quano, some personal, only the mom communities now. I'm waiting now.
Matia, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning. You're from August free. Yet you.
But of course, I'm now this is in the Uncle and I play now at Scotia. Yeah, my bishop for
Mate, yeah, say hello. Hello, caller. Hello. Evancy na yen sorry so more friend yes Brenna so I will see a PG money ma kwan e ma dwumade di wo by 1 o'clock no so be share fees na for the Sompa extra abro